What is up, everybody? We are back here on a Thursday night. Oh, turn that off. Shut up. Shut up. Everybody. That's enough out of you, computer. Too many computers in the house right now. But what is up, everybody? We are back the Thursday before Christmas, and we got our regular rotation of superstars, Todd and Mal, in the house. So we had the Canadian panel last week for a good amount, which was great. And we might have some more of the Canucks in as well because they have Christmas too. So we'll see what happens. But
we use that term loosely, at least for me anyway. I don't know about superstar. Mal maybe, but not for me.
But being it is Christmas, I have to change the background a little bit there. So booyah! We got a little bit of that.
Oh, it's pretty.
A little bit of there.
Me too, right? I did it for JV. I changed my background also.
There you go. Backgrounds are being changed.
Back to the shower curtain.
dropping a little beat for Christmas. Kind of a little jazzy tune, I must admit.
I like it.
Some of the newer Christmas type songs. This might be one of the ones I like. It's got a little bit of a, I don't know, it's like the orchestra, but it's like a jazzy type orchestra, I think. So I have no idea what a Sugar Plum Fairy is, but it's got a little thing to it that gives a little nice melody. Little magic in the music when you listen to it. Hey, I feel like it's a little sneaky thing going on. Like, what is happening? Is it elf tiptoeing? Is that the fat man tiptoeing? Who's tiptoeing? I feel like somebody's tiptoeing that little part there.
Well, Tchaikovsky wrote it as a ballet, so it's ballerinas.
On their toes. Their toes. But yeah, so Thursday before Christmas, which is great. So out there on the question, on the, not really a poll question tonight because there'd be too many answers for it, but just a simple question of what is your favorite Christmas movie? So feel free to answer in the comments. We're going to enjoy some different beers. Now, the part tonight we were planning to do was like Christmas beers. So I think that's what we're going to be in tune with. For the most part, I actually got one Christmas beer, but it's a big Christmas beer. So I'll probably have that for a little bit of time. My one Christmas beer is like two Christmas beers.
Big banger.
You'll see when I show it in a second here. So
I got one of those too.
Yeah. I had another one as well, and I'm like, I can't be getting too crazy because I was telling Mallory we're getting through some illness and stuff this week. She's getting through some illness and stuff too. So I'm probably not gonna get too crazy tonight. Not gonna get too crazy, but we'll see how it goes there. But
you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody actually joining us in here. We got Vanessa already in the comments. Great, Vanessa, seeing you. Vanessa said Christmas in Connecticut, favorite one, White Christmas, a few others. Tater's in the house. What's up, Tater? Cheers, my friend. Good to see you. We got Craig in the house. Cheers, Craig.
What's up, Craig?
What is happening, my friend? And if you want to try to join us as well, let us know. So that being said, do you guys have a favorite Christmas movie before we get into drinking the beers here?
Oh, it's such a hard question. There's so many.
Yeah. There's a good amount of them for sure.
I mean, I always liked Home Alone. I mean, partially, Chicago-based. Scrooged. I love Scrooge.
Well, Scrooge is a good one. Yeah.
I'm kind of partial to Christmas Vacation.
Oh, Christmas Vacation is good too. But it was Carol Kane that was the ghost that kept kicking him in the face, right? It was amazing.
Yeah. Good old Carol King. Yeah. I haven't seen Scrooge in years. That actually is a pretty good one there, too.
Yeah, that is good. I haven't either, Rod. Not you said that. I haven't seen it for a while either.
Cheers,
What's up,
Rusty.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a total big favorite one. For a while, I would think Christmas Story. When I was younger, I wasn't really as much of a favorite. I think it kind of got more beat into me because it was always on It's a Wonderful Life back in the day. But as a little kid, Miracle on 34th Street was one.
I was going to say, I
always enjoy it when I was a small kid.
Yeah.
I figured those two for sure would be mentioned.
Yeah. But as I got older into like the young adulthood, yeah, Christmas Vacation is always a solid one. Um, Later on, Bad Santa, I still laugh the hell out of Bad
Bad
Santa
Santa,
when I
yeah,
watched
that's
that. Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. Never saw the second one, but I saw the first one. The first one we actually saw at the theater, and that was just Billy Bob at his finest in that movie there.
I watched that
That's
one last year. Usually, so yeah, I kind of do like I guess it's a tradition you could say now. It wasn't really meant to be that way, but I've done it every year since Kylie was a little bitty baby, basically. So I do breakfast every Christmas morning, Christmas morning after we do presents or whatever. So I
Ah,
watched that. I watched that last year. Bad Santa. I was like, oh, this is so good. I haven't seen it for a while. I was like, that was funny.
when I
Yeah,
saw
Billy
that
Bob
at
was
the
so good in that.
theater, we double dated my wife and one of my good friends and his wife when we saw it at the theater when it came out, and me and him were like almost in the aisle just cracking up because it was just so funny and everything. And they were just looking like, what is something? It's just so hilarious. I mean, maybe because we were guys, but it just hit us stronger than when it was hitting them. But they were laughing still at parts, but we were definitely laughing more than they were. But just just some good stuff there.
also
Um
Charlie Brown Christmas and Trading Places.
Trading Places gets overlooked sometimes, I think, for
Mhm.
being that Christmas movie. Yeah.
Well, I
When
was waiting for somebody to mention Die Hard.
oh yeah.
Well, Die Hard's always Die Hard's definitely a Christmas movie. Anybody that saw my unboxing earlier, I mentioned that in there. So yeah, Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie.
But I will always remember Dan Aykroyd in that Santa suit eating a salmon out of his shirt. Like, yeah, that was phenomenal.
Well, I think some people look at a Christmas movie as it has to be based around Christmas rather than at Christmas. I don't know. That's the whole thing with the whole Die Hard argument, right? Because it's not
Right.
like, is it about? Well, actually, it's about him trying to get home to his family. So yeah, it is getting home for the holidays. So that is a
Yeah,
Christmas movie if you look at it that way as well.
I
You
mean,
might you might
as
stretch
far
it a
as
little bit with trading just because it's about guys trying to get rich and try to see, but it's still Christmas, right? It's all around the Christmas spirit. So
I
yeah.
mean, Gremlins would be too. So
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Gremlins.
Grandma's definitely a Christmas movie.
Great.
yeah.
I mean, it was
But you don't
Christmas.
know
Yeah,
when you think Christmas movie though, you never really think of that one.
yeah, that one gets passed on and not brought up as much. Now, one that I really did like from back in the day was with Dennis Leary, the ref. I thought that was actually a pretty good one with him and Kevin Spacey, and I forgot who the wife was in it, but that was a pretty good one.
Oh
So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and Edward Scissorhands.
Was that a Christmas movie?
Well, he made the snow with
I've never seen it.
he made the snow when he was doing the ice sculptures and stuff. The story ended at Christmas. So
Hmm.
I don't know, but I think of it as a Christmas movie.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen that since it first come out, way back when.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I can neither confirm nor deny. But what is a Christmas movie? Because I said I've never seen that, but what is a Christmas movie that you haven't seen that everybody else has seen? Like for me,
Die
it would
Hard.
be. You never seen Die Hard, really?
No.
I didn't see that one coming right there.
Nope, never saw it.
Yeah, I mean, you never seen any parts of it or anything?
I mean, I assume I probably saw a snippet of it at some point, but I don't recall
Yeah.
it. I just know
Okay.
it's lots of explosions, and that was Bruce Willis, right?
Bruce
Yeah.
Willis, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But it wasn't my style of movie.
But it's a Christmas movie, man. We know you like Christmas.
Yeah, no. Not much of the car chases and, explosions and stuff. It was never kind of my thing.
What about you, Todd?
I'm gonna get booed out of here. I know that before I even say it. But I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never watched it from beginning to end. Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, well, I mean, that's an older movie, though. So, I mean,
Yeah, they also did a remake of it, and I haven't seen either one of them.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the only reason I really watched it because when I was a little kid, it was at my grandmother's house, my grandmother and grandfather. So it was like,
Like I feel like at this point in time, there's no excuse to not see it because it's on like 24/7 this time of year. You know what I mean? Like you can find it on just about any channel.
Yeah.
Well, movies that are always on that I haven't seen. Speaking of that, for me, and it's a newer movie, and you're probably going to be like, "How'd you never see that?" It's going to be Elf.
Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah, I think we talked about this last year. and
I've never sat down and fully seen like Elf.
I feel like that and Christmas Vacation is like one and 1A for me. Like I can. Like I already watched Elf like twice this year.
Did you say Elf? Right?
Not Elf. Elf.
Different Val.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, different Val.
Do the cats run when you put that shirt on? Because you know how Alf is around the cats.
Well,
so,
on the shirt it has the phones and the cats because he's always on the phone and he's trying to eat the cats. I love this shirt. This is Chew's actually. I stole it from him.
That's funny.
You should have a Golden Girls Christmas sweater.
He should. I've been looking for some Golden Girls gear for him for Christmas. So
I'm surprised he doesn't have one. You sure he ain't got it stashed in the closet somewhere?
No. If he had one, I would know about it because he'd wear it all the time.
Like, what's in that box? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He has it in his secret drawer.
In fact, if he had one, I would be borrowing it because that would be awesome. See, now I have to Google if I can find one somewhere.
Shout out to Emerson in the house. We're around fight a Canadian tonight to keep your spot weird. Yeah, we haven't had a Canadian invasion yet tonight, but you never know what can happen. Adam's in the house. Mercy evening. Last day at work tomorrow before Christmas. Thankfully from home, drinking abnormally hoppy Belgian triple. Ooh,
nice.
Very nice. Craig says It's a Wonderful Life starring James Stewart. Jimmy Stewart.
I actually haven't seen that one either.
You never seen It's a Wonderful? Really? Wow.
I have seen clips of that one. The bell rings, angel gets its wings, and the Clarence guy and the bridge. Like I've seen little snippets, but I've never actually watched the movie.
Yeah,
you read the cliff notes.
It's definitely a classic. I feel a little surprised that you haven't seen that because I just figured everybody in the world saw it. Just even if you didn't want to see it, it's like you were just somewhere and it was on. Like
that's why I feel it's like Miracle on 34th Street because I feel like that's the same thing. Like those two are always on.
Yeah. Well, now they have the It's a Wonderful Life marathons. Like Miracle on 34th. I don't think they have a marathon that I'm
aware of.
Yeah. But so it's always like you're just somewhere. You're flipping through. You're in a restaurant, you're your grandparents, you're somewhere, and somebody's got it on. It's like you stumble into it somehow. Like it's like a Taylor Swift song. At some point you stumble into it and you hear a song. At some point. Like you weren't planning to hear Taylor Swift.
You don't need to, but you do. You do.
Then you're like, why?
The 24-hour one was the Ralphie one, right?
They do that one too. They do It's a Wonderful Life marathon on one channel, and they'll do It's a Christmas Story. They do Elf on another channel. They do them different nights on different ones.
I love the Christmas Story too.
That's good.
The lamb,
which I did watch the sequel last year, so I need to watch that because that's back on again now too. So when he's older,
I liked the sequel. I thought it was fun.
That's one Shannon's never watched from start to finish. It's a Christmas Story.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm pretty sure I've seen it all because I watch it all the time, and it's on, like I said, 24/7 for 2 days straight.
She's gonna have 12 chances here soon to watch it. 12 whole chances.
Yeah.
You commies having Christmas together this year. We're on different parts, so I don't think we'll be together in total person. So it's our pre-Christmas virtual get together. JV in the house, Christmas sweater show. Heck yeah. Cheers, JV.
So I knew JV would come out. I got the curtains on, so I knew he was going to be on here.
Yeah.
He knew it.
You literally came out for a curtain call. Just saying. Die Hard or the 1991 animated film Father Christmas. I don't think I've seen Father Christmas.
I'm not sure.
I've not seen it.
I feel like what was the one with the Year Without a Santa? It's probably something along those lines, maybe. Because I feel like The Year Without a Santa, even though it was like a TV type movie, I felt like as a kid, because you had Heat Miser and what was the other one? You had the good guy that was the cold, and Heat Miser was the heat, and they wouldn't get along, so they went to Mrs. Claus. The Year Without a Santa. It was a thing, and Santa came out because Santa was, and it was so weird then because Santa was dealing, and I just realized when I saw this again earlier this year, he was dealing with gout. Like, no kid knows what gout is. But with Mrs. Claus, was like, he couldn't do it. She had to like deliver the stuff for Santa because Santa had gout. Like, why would you put that in a kid's cartoon? Like, why wouldn't it be like the flu? Why wouldn't it be
You're right.
something, a stomach virus, something like that? Like, and you get as an adult, you figure out what gout is, and you're like, well, I wouldn't have known this as a kid. So yeah, but that was interesting. Santa Claus, the movie used to be a favorite of mine when I was a kid. That was a good one, Santa Claus. That was with Tim
Santa
Allen,
Claus,
right?
Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I was about to say, is that the Tim Allen one?
Yeah. You know, it was also one that back in the day that gets looked over was Jingle All the Way with Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was actually pretty good when they did together. Wait until the year's almost over to bring out the curtains. Hello. He had one Christmas wish, Jeremy. One Christmas wish.
It's my early Christmas present to you, JD.
He wanted to do one show with curtains, and his Christmas wish came true.
Love it.
Please, Santa, can you send us some curtains this year? Christmas Vacation was my favorite crazy film, but it's still hilarious. I mean, to watch it now, because that's another one. They run a marathon on that too on one of the channels where it's like 24 hours of that. So
I had one of my friends who put his rant as her ringtone for Christmas, but with the bleeps. So it would bleep out all the bad words, but it was like, so every time her phone would ring, you would hear Chevy Chase start going off on how awful his boss was. It was really funny.
I like when the family tries to leave. You're like, no, we're all in this all together. Father Christmas film is same artist and writer as The Snowman, with the walk in the air theme, but Santa goes on holiday during the summer to France, Scotland, and then Las Vegas. Santa in Las Vegas.
I mean, it goes hand in hand, right?
I feel like, he's going to be getting gifts in Vegas. Yeah. Not saying the curtains aren't great, but hopefully this is the only present I get from Santa this year.
I don't blame you, JV.
Those are special curtains, JV. Special curtains. Elf is pretty damn good too, or pretty darn good, I should say, because it is Christmas, so we'll try to be a little more less spicy.
Oh, you're
no, we won't.
Now.
No, because we're going to drink beer, so of course we're not going to be in that way. I'm going to crack open my beer. I'll show my beer first because I got to fight with it a little bit. St. Bernardus Christmas sale.
Fun.
25.9 ounces. So it's a big bottle.
Nice.
10%. Yeah, 10% ABV. Yeah, 10% ABV on this one here. And I saw one that was in a can. I think they took the ABV down in the new stuff. Like, I think this was one from last year. I think it's like 9.3 now, but this is the 10% version. So I'm going to crack this open. And of course, product of Belgium, that's noted on the back there too. But
that is a good one.
Yeah. If you ever want to see the review on, I have a review on this one already up on the channel previously, so you can see that there. But I'm going to get this open. And of course, that's a cork thing. So I got to take the tin off and take the cork out. So a little bit of work. But what do you guys have to drink tonight?
Well, I have Wenceslas, a dark bohemian style lager, 6.4% from Art History Brewing. This is not the biggie that I mentioned earlier. That one's kind of later, but it's kind of cool can art. I wish I could do it without getting a shine on it, but
here, I'll blow you up so we can see it better. Boom, boom, baby. There we go.
I almost dropped it. Don't drop it. Can't get it clear.
But it's coming in right there. Yeah, right there it comes in pretty clear.
Yeah, it's pretty neat looking though. I like it. Cute can. But yeah, dark bohemian style lager with Czech Pilsner malt, dark malt, Car Bohemian and special W malt, and Super Saz hops.
Super. The Youpers? And what do
Yeah.
you got, Todd? Super?
I am drinking the old Christmas ale from Great Lakes.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
nice.
That's
That's let's see where'd it go. 7.5% ABV and 30 IBUs. It says ale with spices and honey. This one's always a pretty good one. I do like this one. I
and
didn't,
goodness. They always leave off goodness on the label.
Hmm.
They got the
I
barrel age.
didn't
They got
have
the
a
barrel
ton.
age. They got the barrel age version of that out too now. By the way, if you see it,
Oh, this one?
yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I don't know if you guys run into this or not, but you know when they do like the pre-packaged like 4-pack cans or whatever that comes in the box or whatever?
Yeah.
Does your store sell singles of those?
Yeah, I mean, my one store that breaks it out, you can do that. Yeah, and I think you could break them out too if you want, and they'll just go put the other 3 out for singles.
Because I was wanting to get the celebration, the Sierra Nevada celebration,
Mhm.
but it was in one, which I don't know, maybe it was last year too. I don't remember it being like that before, but this year it was in at least the store I go to, and you can't break those out as singles. Now, everything else you can buy singles all you want, but the box ones they won't let you do that in. So I was like,
So you don't get those on bottles anymore with the Sierra Nevada.
I guess that was in cans.
Hmm.
That's what I thought too. I was like, I think last year I had it in cans too, but I think I bought them. I bought a 12-pack of it last year, but I was like, I don't really want that many, but I wanted one because I do like that one a lot also. But I was like, I don't want to buy that many of them at this moment.
Celebration is a good one to actually enjoy for sure.
So I was looking for some of the singles, and I think we might have had the one that you're drinking, right? But
the St. Bernardus.
Yeah, I didn't really look to see if they had it. Usually they do, but I didn't look to see.
Oh yeah, pop it, baby! Oh, look at that smoke! Look at that smoke! That's my Joe D. Look at that smoke, baby! Yeah.
Gotta say, I'm not overly impressed with this one.
Uh-oh.
It's a little rough around the edges. It's like they took a black IPA and added chocolate or something, but it's different.
Huh.
I'm not over the moon on the Wenceslas.
There you go. Dark Belgian ale. So everybody's got the dark beers tonight.
Yeah, this one's kind of a crimson color, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird that in a beer, I can have that fruitcake type aroma or feel to it, and I'm fine. But if you ever give me a piece of fruitcake, I'd be like, no way I'm eating that. It's not appealing to me, But in a beer, it's kind of like the coconut route. I don't like coconut unless it's in a beer. So
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with coconut because like the Girl Scout cookies, I won't eat those unless they're frozen.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
So if they're like out of the box, you're like, eh.
I don't care much for them just straight out of the box. But you put them in the freezer, like they're just, I don't know what they get hard and whatever. But it's like to me, it just, I don't think that coconut, for whatever reason, the coconut's not as prevalent in it when it's frozen to me.
Well, like Reese's peanut butter cups, I put them in the fridge now when I get them.
Yeah. See, I like.
There's a big difference. Yeah, or Snickers.
I like all chocolates like that.
Yeah.
Put it in like the fridge or the freezer. Well, I like to do Snickers in the freezer because it breaks your teeth trying to get into it. But like peanut M&Ms or something in the freezer. Yeah, that's what those are so good.
I don't do any of that. I have sensitive teeth. I can't do ice cream either. So freezing something first sounds like a terrible plan for me.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I hate cold things. I am not a fan of cold. Please don't make me be cold ever.
The Christmas ale is pretty good, Jamie. In fact, I put the other one up today. I've got actually a series coming on the St. Bernardus beers over the next few days. So
Nice.
I think I put the wit out today, and then I have another one come out tomorrow, and then like the other 4 will follow. So I'm doing a series over their beers. But yeah, this is a nice, pleasant one to sit back and enjoy. I didn't let it heat up as much as it should have by the time I opened it up, but you get a nice sense of the dark fruits. You get a nice body with it. You can feel that nice carbonation. You get like some fig in there. It's you can see how you could just live on eating this. Like you could drink this instead of eating a meal. It's got a heartiness to it. It's got a nice body to it. So
I mean, you can't go wrong with any St. Bernardus beer, really, in my book.
Yeah. They might be onto something in Belgium. I'm just saying.
Maybe
They might have their beer game down now. Just
I might have figured it out a little
they
bit.
might have worked out all the kinks.
Yeah.
JB said, "Are those AI generated curtains? I think you're trying to trick us." LOL.
For me to know, and you to find out.
Shout out to Bart in the house. Cheers, my friend. Merry
What's up,
Christmas
Bart?
to you as well, my friend. Hopefully things are going well up in Jersey. Crazy storm that came through. I know in North Jersey there was some flooding. Oh yeah, and Vanessa. Hopefully everything panned out up there too. Like the Northeast took a big brunt of that storm that just came through. 25.9 ounce, so it's bigger than a 750 milliliter 25.4. Or very strange to be some weird one brewed exclusive for the U.S. It might be 25.4 because I might be thinking of 16.9. Yeah, you're right, Adam. It's 25.4, I believe. Because it is 750 milliliter on there. So I'm American. We don't really care about the conversions.
You're right. Yeah.
We estimate.
Close enough. It's close enough.
I mean, we're the home of Common Core math now. So, we just estimate. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually or about that. So
yeah. Like it's 25-ish, something another.
Don't you be over there doing real math. What's up, JT? Happy holidays, my friend. Cheers.
Hi, JT.
What's up, JT?
Merry Christmas as well, Vanessa. 3 dark beers on hand. Very nice. Well, I know 2 are stouts probably, so all 3 might be stouts. Fruitcake is pretty tasty. I can't doubt Vanessa because anything she does looks pretty good.
I was going to say, I guarantee hers is probably the best ever.
There's always an exception to the rule, right? So that would be Vanessa for sure.
I've never tried fruitcake.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I've never even had anyone offer me fruitcake.
who even
I think in some states it's not allowed anymore.
I mean, can you really call it a cake if it's got fruit in it though? Like that's kind of sacrilege, isn't it? Like you eating cake to get away from the fruit.
Well, a black forest cake has cherry in it.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean,
that's straight up a cake. I mean, you can't say that's
not.
No,
I know, but I'm just saying.
But the fruit cake is more like a pound cake, like it's super thick, right? Like heavy.
So if we're going to do that, then we need to start allowing breakfast stouts to be part of breakfast. Like I should be able to sit in my office with an egg muffin and a breakfast stout, and nobody should look at me like I'm doing something wrong.
Yes,
start allowing. That's
like, well, it says right on the bottle, breakfast.
It says right here, breakfast, right there.
That's my everyday. What do you mean start allowing? I've been doing that for years.
Well, you're the exception to the rule at a brewery, but yeah. They frown on that in the corporate office lifestyle, but I'm like, it says breakfast right on there. I don't see anything about your carnation. It says breakfast. Why can't my stout say breakfast?
Right.
Oh, Milky Way dark in the freezer. See? Freezer, fridge, having that coldness on the candy bars makes a difference. Cheers, Robert. Great to have you on. Have I tried Born Brewing Chapter 11 any IPA? No, I have not. I haven't heard of Born Brewing. Where are they actually out of?
Chapter 11 is a funny name, though. I like that.
Yeah. Chapter 11.
It's hard to question how long they're going to be around if they're naming things.
Yeah, really. So I get it now. It may not be here
Do
anymore.
they have chapter 13 as well?
You're like, what do you guys know that I don't, right? They're out of Calgary, Alberta. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen their stuff down here in the States, but I give it a go. Average on tap score. Ooh. Average on tap score 3.82. None of my friends have had it. But 1,300 check-ins on it, so probably a little smaller of an outfit. We get like Shane or Ray or Paul to see if they can pick it up. But Alberta would be the other side of Canada, so that'd be over where Dan is, Western Canadian reviewer. I mean, the curtains and blender software. Oh, that's funny. I love fruitcake and coconut. Bounties are my jam. Not sure they're still available in the U.S., but now you can get them in Canada. As my friend Ontario sends me photos of them with the vomit and emoji. Yeah, I've never been a fan of the Bounty candy bar. I think you can get them here still. Those were like the blue and white wrappers on those. I don't know where you can get them at, but I think you can still get them here. But
I don't think I ever heard of them.
Yeah, they were like Bounty was like one of those ones. They never got to like the Snickers Milky Way type level, but they were like next level or two down, I think, in the candy bar rankings or whatever. They're like probably below a Payday. I think a Payday was probably second tier. I put Bounty on the what was that one, the 100,000 bar or whatever. Like it was that.
Yeah.
I would put Bounty on that level. They were kind of in that kind of level. So
I like the 100 grands.
Yeah, with the 100 grands and stuff. Yeah, but you had to be like you said, fruitcake and coconut. That's a specific palate you got to have if you're going to eat that in a candy bar, right? You're not going to find a lot of people that might do that. A lot of water overnight in the Monday. The rivers around me are oopsie. Yeah, I actually saw a few of the breweries up there that had closed because of some of the weather taking place, and they wanted people to be safe, and also they were having issues they were dealing with. So just crazy type weather. Now the West Coast is getting to California. I think in LA, and they're getting like 6 inches right now, and it's still raining.
I was gonna say, what was the total rainfall that Vanessa got up there?
Yeah, what did you end up getting up there, Vanessa? If you know, but they had some flooding. I saw, unfortunately, there was like a woman, and I think it was an older man or son or whatever, but they got swept away in one of the currents up there they were showing. Because that's awful. When that flash flood hits, it hits quick.
Yeah.
Class on unit conversions. Yeah, you could, but you know.
maybe not today.
Maybe not today, but yeah.
And amongst other things, she give you a class on whatever you want.
Yes. Woodworking, leatherwork, cooking, the everything.
Yeah. Bruiser guessing game. Never had fruitcake soon. I should fix this. Yeah. There you go.
I would love to have a fruitcake from you, Vanessa. That would make me happy.
Plum pudding with hard sauce on it is dang yummy too. That is heat up first. I never had plum pudding. I've heard about plum pudding, and I know over in England where Adam and Craig are, I think plum pudding is pretty popular still. I believe
something about that just doesn't even sound appetizing.
What about mincemeat pie?
Never had that either. Have you had mincemeat pie?
You
have had it? Oh, okay. I've never had it. Yeah.
My granny made it once when I was little. And I mean, it's like a fruit paste kind of it's sweet, right? It was sweet, so it was good.
Did that have the actual meat in it? Because I noticed the recipe does have meat.
This did not have meat.
And that one did not. Okay.
No.
Minced meat pie is sweet. Doesn't sound like it would be sweet.
Well, I mean, that's how she made it. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, I don't either. That's why I was asking, because I was like, okay, I just seemed like I was kind of like, Rod, doesn't have meat in it.
It's all how you mince it up,
I guess.
Yeah, so you know. Where was I? My comment slipped on me a little bit. Vanessa's got 4 inches at once. Doesn't sound as threatening when you say it like that. 4 inches of rain is a lot of rain, though. Only with rain. Anybody else think of 4 inches?
I just looked up what mincemeat was. It says mincemeat is essentially a mixture of chopped dried fruits, distilled spirits, a combination of spices, beef suet, and traditionally chopped meat, which is usually used as a pie or pastry filling. So maybe it did have meat, and I didn't realize, but it was like sweet savory. So I don't know, but I tasted the fruit more than anything else. So I don't know. Maybe she just had her own way of doing it, but
maybe.
Yeah, but it was definitely a sweet thing.
It was her recipe.
Sadly, I can't find that recipe either. I wish I could.
Let me see. I was looking for a thing here because I missed a comment. Oh, there we go. My mom makes Christmas cake every year, which is a boozy fruit cake with white icing. She feeds the cake a shot of brandy every day for the week prior to Christmas Day. All right. Well, I mean, if we're boozing the cake, I'm willing to give it a try.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That might be something I might, we'll give it a shot. We'll see.
But see, if I was doing it, I would feed the cake a shot of brandy. I'd feed myself a shot of brandy and just see how it goes, you know?
That's all the fun of making it, right? You're a chef.
Daily shot of brandy sounds lovely.
All 3 stouts and Cellar Down, Left Hand Nitro, Dragons, and Foreign Extra. Nice. I almost picked up, and I didn't get it today, but I may get it. I need to do a review anyway. If you haven't had the Left Hand Candy Cane Nitro Stout, for Christmas, it's definitely worth picking up. So when I had Left Hand on and we were going through stuff, that was one of the beers they sent to me. It's really a tasty one, but I got to do a full review on it. But it is out there in stores now if you happen to see it. It's worth a grab.
I remember you doing that or having that when I was thinking about that tonight, and I was thinking, God, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Candy Cane is out. They're white Belgian, which I didn't realize this, but they're the first, I guess, I don't know, the first American brewer or brewer anywhere that has gotten the nitro, the white ale. They're the first one to do that with the nitro. So, and that's really a pretty good one. And they got their nitro peanut butter back out too right now, by the way. So I know, Todd, you're a big peanut butter fan as well. That's pretty good too.
On nitro?
Yeah.
Is that one new? Is that new, or they've had that one for a while?
They've had it out before, but it just came back out again.
Oh, okay.
For this year.
I know they do their normal, like regular peanut butter, but I didn't know. But then I don't know if I've had the nitro one or not. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. JT said we just pulled in from a long road trip to New Orleans. Had a great time. Oh, you're already back from New Orleans. I know you went down there for a while. Wow. That was awesome. Yeah, Liz was sharing some pretty good stuff on Facebook. Cool. That was pretty cool. Like she went to the little shack for the po' boy, which was pretty cool looking there. Because she knows where to go. They know where to go, her and JT, because living down there for as long as they were down there. But it was kind of like we go there in New Orleans. We just think of go to the one right on Bourbon Street. But she had this little shack that was off the road type thing. I knew it was probably pretty good there.
Those are like the dives. Those are the best places to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Half acre original Reaper Stout that was waiting for me. Oh, there you go. That'll work. Nice CT. Working on 6 more Big Reach lighter cases before Monday. Are you getting orders for these? You're putting a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, I feel like
business.
Yeah, I've actually been putting a bunch of those out.
It would have been a huge storm if it wasn't 60. Yeah, we would have been the same way here. If it wouldn't have been as warm as it was, we would have been hit with some of the rain and everything. So
yeah,
luckily we did not have that effect.
It's supposed to be 60 degrees here on Monday, on Christmas Day.
60 or 6?
60.
60. That's what I thought you said, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I haven't been checking the weather.
It's been like in the 50s. Like it starts out in the 30s, but then it gets in the 50s the last few days.
Yeah, today was nice.
A couple days next week, gonna be in the 60s.
Yeah, that's about right. Because we're in the 50s, so yeah, if I'd have been a little more west where you're at, 60s seems good.
Yeah, Chu wore
Maybe.
shorts to work. So
Yeah, which is crazy where you guys are right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
it was in the 40s. He wears shorts if it's in the 40s or higher. So
That's the mark. Lots of wins
I have
today.
friends that do that too. It's like they just wear shorts all the time. I'm like, dude, don't you know it's like 30 degrees outside?
dude, don't you know that my shins are too warm?
When I was in college, one of the guys who used to work at the radio station, no matter what it was, he would just wear shorts. Like we were always just surprised by like wintertime, summertime, spring, whatever it was. He'd always just come walking in shorts and stuff. And it wasn't like his dorm was next to the station, like, or his apartment. He had to like walk to get there. So it's kind of like some people just have in their blood. They just, his shorts. They're going to go with it. And he was one of those guys. Oh, do conversions class of bread making and leather making and woodworking all in the same day.
Wait. Hold up. A leather making class. So is that making cows then, or?
Well, she's doing all the different stuff with the leather, so that could be pretty eventful. Mincemeat pies are a staple holiday pie here. I have one in the fridge. Oh. Anything with maple in that area, which I did. I saw a maple brown ale earlier. That looked pretty good.
I dig it too much.
You don't like maple as much, or?
It's okay sometimes, but I have to be in the right mood. I don't lean towards maple, and a lot of times, like, a place will have a brown ale, and then they'll have the brown ale, and they'll come out with maple in it, and I'll be like, oh, it was good how it was. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, like I like maple, but it can get kind of overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what you're saying. Like it can get strong.
Yeah,
rather quickly. It seems
it's a huge flavor, and no matter what it's with, all you taste is the maple. I mean, it's a big flavor.
And Shane would be like, "Is there a problem with that? If you're tasting
right?" He's like, and
yeah, don't tell my bestie; he'll be mad.
Trying to see, I got a beer earlier today. Trying to see which one it was. Oh yeah, so Elder Pine, Jupiter's Gate. If you didn't see the unboxing, this is one of the beers I got earlier. Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate, Vermont maple syrup, Brazilian coffee bean, Tahitian vanilla beans, and bourbon barrel aged cold brew coffee. And I am so looking forward to getting into that one.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, session 11% ABV on that one.
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah. They actually have a barrel aged version of it too.
Super sessionable.
12. So yeah.
What's the ABV on that one?
It was 11, but their barrel age is 12. Yeah.
No, so I meant the barrel age. Like, what is the ABV on that? It's only 12.
Yeah, it's only 12 on it, so it wasn't much of a jump.
I was thinking after standard.
That's like the
1050. Starts at 11. It's like, geez.
Like the 1050 barrel age isn't much of a jump from the regular 1050.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. It just sounds like it should be more, I guess.
This mincemeat pie is sweet, yes, candied fruits, etc. Old English recipes. 4 inches. Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Some people have trouble with that conversion. They think 4 inches, not what 4 inches really is. Just saying.
I did not know what suet was. Thank you, Vanessa.
There you go. From around the beef kidney area. Use it in the plum pudding as well. Yeah. Suet has a higher melting point out the plum pudding, which is steamed to cook for several hours, becoming lighter and fluffier.
Well, that's cool.
Like the Hannibal Lecter cooking class there. Nobody eats plum pudding here. Yeah, mince pies, mince meat has no meat, just raisins, dry candy fruit, a little bit of alcohol with usually cooked off cloves and spices.
I mean, it can have meat. I just don't think hers did.
Well, I think she's saying the minced meat version has none. Maybe the
Oh.
minced pie version. I don't know. I've heard that it had meat in it before, though.
Well, I mean,
Like-
the thing I found said that it had meat, but I don't think she used meat when my grandmother made it. So, but again, I
Yeah.
was like 8, so
Yeah.
I wasn't watching super close. I was more, hey, there's food, neat, and then just eating all the food. That's what you do.
Left Hand Nitro was pretty good. It was great to have you on as part of that show as well. And I got to get him back on again for some other stuff too. So we'll stay in touch with Left Hand. It was great working with them on that. Plum pudding each year. Also, we have Christmas pudding or trifle. Again, unlike the episode of Friends, contains no meat. That is trifle, right? Or is it trifle? Is it trifle?
It's trifle. It's a trifle.
Just thinking
but
sure.
It's like ladyfinger cookies, and there's like you could do a pudding in there and different. It's all layered, but it's really tasty. But yeah, the episode of Friends, they mixed up the recipes and put like shepherd's pie ingredients in there on accident. Ooh, that was rough.
I do like some shepherd's pie though.
Oh yeah, for sure, but not mixed with banana pudding and ladyfinger cookies and whipped cream.
Come on, we've all been to Golden Corral at one point or another. It can happen.
Fair enough. I stand corrected and I step down gracefully.
Well, put it as similar ingredients to the fruitcake or the minced meat. Ooh, 12 degrees tonight. That is cold. We're actually low 40s here tonight.
Dang. Yeah, I guess that was 40s right now.
Most modern Christmas puddings use vegetarian suet.
Does that come from around the kidneys of carrots?
See what you did there. Beef suet vegetarians. I eat vegetarians for my smoker. Most people never slaughter. No, actually, most people haven't. I'd say most people haven't slaughtered an animal, right? But it's not like something you took in industrial arts or school. There was no woodworking class for how to slaughter an animal that I'm aware of. So
not that I know of either.
Yeah,
that is a thing that I have done, and I do not intend to ever have to do it again if I can avoid it. But I have done it. I just don't want to.
Well, they said if most people had to slaughter their own animals, there'd be a lot more vegetarians in the world. So
I was going to say, yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there would for sure, because that was awful.
Yeah, that's a little
I do
messy.
not recommend.
Sure. Yeah. Posted a pic of the 2 latest cases. I'm trying for 6 more for Monday. I will give them to my niece and nephews and as they get together. Oh, very nice. Little holiday crafting.
Nice.
Maple, pecan smoked maple syrup. You open that bottle and try not to chug it. It's just that good, huh? That good.
I think chugging would be the first thing that came to mind, but
I'm not good at chugging things in general. I don't think I would handle a syrup very well.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard.
The concept of chugging a syrup sounds very upsetting to me.
Apparently, you've never seen Super Troopers when they're chugging the syrup in the race. They're chugging syrup. You gotta relax the throat. That's what he told them.
So when me and my friends were in high school, we would go to Denny's late night, right? Because you stay at Denny's till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and you're allowed to be there, and it was great. And we used to do that a lot. We had one of our waiters who knew us really well. He challenged us to do maple syrup shots, and they have those tiny little clear plastic cups that the syrup comes in for your. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he brought a round of those for everybody, and we had to down a shot of maple syrup, and it was
wow,
horrible.
Did you do it?
I did, but it was awful. That was a difficult thing to do, and it wasn't that much. It wasn't like a whole bottle full, but nope.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea to be doing that for sure.
Oh man.
Oh. Mercy says I use beef sweat when I make steak and kidney puddings. Cook them in a pressure cooker rather than steamer.
Nice.
Steak and kidney pudding.
Well, brother, we got those stocks next to the coffee pot.
Stokes?
Stokes.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Oh, we're going to get another lesson from Vanessa.
Of course. I've learned more tonight from Vanessa than I have in
It could be meat in it.
a long, long time.
Yeah, Vanessa could do a cooking channel is one of her things too.
No kidding.
Lard biscuits 2 days
Oh,
ago.
lard
Thanks sausage
biscuits are
gravy is done
amazing.
with them. Yeah. Using the lard, that's the good stuff right there.
That's good. Yeah. That's doing it right.
Yeah. So you like the hell with calories. We're gonna make the good stuff. Roast beef
Mhm.
and Yorkshire pudding. Say Yorkshire or you say Yorkshire?
I say Yorkshire.
See, that's what I say usually too. But I know I've heard some people say Yorkshire before.
That's how I usually say it.
Yorkshire. So it depends, I think. Yeah.
I think those are just folks who are fans of J.R.R. Tolkien and, the Hobbits. Yorkshire.
Because of the Shire.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly yeah.
Well, it's Worcestershire sauce, and that ends with that Shire ending too, and that doesn't sound like any of the others.
It's like Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
No, it's wash your sister sauce. Wash your sister sauce.
Worcester. I don't know how to say it, but it's tasty in breakfast foods, so I'm good.
Yeah. It's funny. I was diner driving in Dog. That's one of the words on there where he like trips people. Like, what did you say there? And they're like, Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at it spelled, it's Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Yeah.
That's not how you say it.
Yeah.
It's Worcestershire.
It's one of those things. It's kind of like Worcester up in the Northeast, and Vanessa knows this, and it's not spelled like Worcester when they spell Worcester up there. It's like that's not what I'm getting at when I look at the letters. And they're like, oh, it's pronounced Worcester.
Worcester, Mass. Yeah, Worcester, Mass.
It does not look like Worcester.
Worcester? What do you mean Worcester? One of my customers wasn't from there. He lived in Worcester. I was like, Worcester? Why is that called? How do you figure that? Pretend the Boston accent. He's like, yeah, Worcester, Mass. Like,
you get in the car and you drive to Worcester. You drive to Worcester. You see the guy at the deli. He gives you the ham. You come back. Yeah.
In the car.
Golden Corral, where you fill your plate and add that soft serve right on top. Yeah. So where they got remember when that Golden Corral came out with the chocolate fountain? And people went crazy when they came out with the chocolate fountain there. And then you see kids like putting chicken tenders and shit into the chocolate fountain. It was like, you don't put chocolate. Well, I guess you could put chocolate on it. What's it taste like? Because kids will experiment with anything.
That's when you have to go in full shoulder pads and helmet on.
Yeah.
So when we kept saying Worcestershire over again, all I could think in the back of my head was the football player Juju Smith
Schuster. Yeah.
Schuster.
Schuster.
I'm like, I have that going in my head. So, how what is it? I think it's Jimmy Fallon that does the superlatives. He does the football players and most likely to, and he does that before the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Am I allowed to say that word? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. Anyway, the big game.
I don't know how you trademark that either. You got to ask you how the trademark thing going with your brewery. Another thing that reminds me of, but it's just people trademarking the basic type stuff,
Yes.
Yeah.
But he did one for Juju.
The Ohio State University,
which was the one for that player was the most likely to sound like you were drunk whenever you called his name. So Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster. You can't even say it normal. It's impossible to say in a normal voice.
It's it's like, oh, what does it do here? Yeah.
Is it Jimmy Kimmel that does that, or is it Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, I don't know which one of them.
I can't. I'm not sure either. When you said that, I was thinking maybe it's Jimmy Kimmel that does that. But I can't remember.
I'm not sure. I know they're funny.
Either way, yeah, I was gonna say either way, it didn't matter. They're hilarious.
That actually reminds me of an old video. Let's see if I have it here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, it was a while ago. As I'm searching.
Well, you hunt. I'm gonna grab myself my big beer.
Oh, big beer time.
I got my big beer coming. Oh no! Wait, I still have some left in the can. I have a minute. I'm still gonna grab the big beer.
Oh, you still got some? Okay.
There was a little left in the can, but I'll be right back.
If I can find this video, it's pretty funny. As I'm scrolling through. Where is this thing? I should have saved it, but I didn't even think about saving it for the show just because I didn't think I'd use it or whatever. But now it's like thinking about that situation made me think about the video. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen it or not.
What video was it?
It's a guy that gets like stopped by the police, and he's driving like impaired, I guess. It seems like he's impaired, but it's really funny how he's answering the cops' questions. Do I have it here?
It wasn't the it's not the one where they make him do like do all the like spin, tap, do whatever on the, you know what I'm talking. Have you ever seen that one?
To do the what?
Where they like the police officers like spin, tap, and they're doing all kinds of like dance moves or whatever.
Oh, that's from Reno 911.
Yes.
No, it wasn't that one. Although that's a funny episode when she's doing.
I couldn't think of what that was. Like,
yeah.
He's like, well, I couldn't do that if I was sober. And the cop goes, see, I got you. Like high kick and everything else. It's pretty good.
Oh, if I can find it here. But it's like this guy gets stopped by the police and the cops asking him like where are you coming from? And he's like, over there. It's like, where's over there? Well, there. Like he comes back with the same questions but in a different way. And it's just like he said something about his neighbors. Like, where are your neighbors? Well, my neighbors live next to me. And where you live? I live next to that. It was like, it's so funny how he responds to it. I'm gonna find it on here maybe.
Can I show you my big beer?
Oh yeah, give me 1 second.
No worries. I didn't know how close you were to finding it.
That's what you. Never mind. I think I may have found it here. Let me see. Nope, not that one. Videos. Yeah, it was like a marijuana stop, I think. Nope, it wasn't that one. Dang. Anyway, I'll come back to it. I'll see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll bring it up before we're done here. But what's the big beer that you got there?
So I've had several beers from this company, but I've never actually had this one, even though it's been around for a while. And I've been kicking myself about it, so I just decided to go ahead and buy it. I got Delirium Noel.
Oh, that's nice.
So another cork one. 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces, 10% ABV, and it just says Belgian ale, but that's what I'm digging into next.
Right there with you. I almost picked up the Nocturnum today.
Oh yeah.
The Delirium beers are so good.
They are.
Their red is like liquid candy.
Yes.
It is like.
Woo, smoke.
So tasty. Got the smoke.
Got
Got
smoke.
the smoke.
Smoke.
Get Joe D on the hotline.
And when I got it, I got a cute little delirium glass that has like the elephants are pulling Santa's sleigh. So delirium
Oh,
Noir glass, and they have the little
yeah.
elephants with the Santa hats that are pulling Santa's sleigh, and I thought that was really cute.
Did you get it all together as part of the set
Yeah,
then when you got it?
kit. Yeah, it was
Okay.
a set.
Nice.
So here we go.
I feel like you always get extra value when you get the glasses with it.
I agree.
See, I'm the same way. Shannon's like, that's all you need is another glass. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's okay.
There's a lot of beer.
Like, don't hate. Don't hate.
Oh, you can see the little elephants on there. It's so cute. Sorry. I'm all right.
Elephants in the house.
Woo! Fruit.
Usually,
It's all fruit.
like those gift sets around Christmas time, with the beard and glasses or whatever you can buy.
Mhm.
Meyer, a lot of times after Christmas, they'll have those like marked down 50% or whatever.
Yeah, the whiskey ones too.
And I'm like, yes, I'll take them. I'll take those.
That is smooth as silk, man. It's so pretty. I mean, it's a straight Belgian, but like just so smooth. You get that fruitiness,
Yeah.
you get some a little bit of tartness. Oh, I like that a lot.
Like I said, the Belgian brewers might be onto something.
Something.
I was mad because I've never had this one before. Now I've officially had it, and I am pleased. And I got a cute cup. I'm 10%, so I'm going to be sipping on this one nice and slow because there's an awful lot of it left.
See, so it all worked out.
Am I supposed to put the cork back in until I can have the rest, or no? Can I put the
No.
cork back in?
I mean,
That's up
you're
to
gonna-
you.
I don't know if I'm
I
strong
don't know.
enough
I
to
don't,
put the cork back
I don't think
in.
the cork could go back in.
Nah, I'm not
I
strong
probably
enough.
won't actually.
Oh, the
You're gonna-
cork has little elephants on it too. That's cute. Sorry.
You're gonna drink it tonight anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I just left mine open. It's all right. You don't have to worry about oxidation with it.
It'll be
Stay
fine.
tuned, folks. Stay tuned.
But it's only a 10%, so it's not crazy high.
It's lightweight.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Higher than I usually do on here, at least since you guys made me shotgun a beer.
We made you.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we did. I don't think we
Peer
did.
pressure making. That was peer pressure making. Mhm.
All right, I just found the video. So
Okay.
here. Let's see how I can pull it up best here. I can probably just pull it up using the screen. I'm just laughing already because I know how funny it is. Let me see. Share. Is that on the screen there?
Yes.
Did I mark the sound? I don't know if I marked the sounds. Can you hear it? Let me know if you can't hear it.
Huh? Do you know why I put you over? Because I was at the stop sign for too long? Yeah, what's up with that? Why was you just sitting there? I was just waiting for it to turn green. I feel it's better than running through it. Where you headed? I'm headed home. Okay, where you live? With my parents. Okay, and where do your parents live? They live with me. Okay, and where do you all live? We all live together. Okay, so where's your house? It's next to my neighbor's house. And where's your neighbor's house? Ooh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. Next to my house. You know.
Oh,
Goodness.
I don't know why that made me think of it when you did that there, but it just did. It just like
That's so good.
just the way he answered the questions were hilarious.
I was waiting for it to turn green. Where's your house? Next to my neighbor's house.
Where's your neighbor house?
That's a great answer. Like,
They live next to me.
where do they live? Next to me. Yeah, it's like, you're not lying. So it's like,
It's
how,
honestly where I live. It's
Finally, cops like, step out the car.
and if you're shenanigans, let's go. Get out.
Yep.
I I saw no lies in any of his answers. I'm just saying.
He might not.
I'm
Oh.
gonna use it. I'm gonna use it sometimes. Like, where do you live? Next door to
Yeah.
my neighbor. Where does your neighbor live? Next door to me.
Oh, let me see here. Have you ever slaughtered animals just south? No, you know we've never been to Arctic Circle, Vanessa.
Come on, Vanessa. I can't even handle 40 degrees. What are you talking about?
Cracker Barrel, have you not ever chugged their little syrup bottle?
Ew.
No, Cracker Barrel? No. I mean, I usually pour all the syrup out of the bottle. I usually get all the syrup out by pancakes or French toast, whatever I get there. People like to knock Cracker Barrel, but I tell you what, for a breakfast, Cracker Barrel's not bad. I have no problem with the Cracker Barrel.
There are definitely good things on those menus for sure.
Yeah. It's just like you only find them when you're near a highway, though. They know their marketing. It's like you're near a highway, you see that blue sign, Cracker Barrel, next exit,
Nearest exit,
Like,
yeah. I was saying the nearest exit. You ain't gotta drive that far, so it's right there.
And you're
Yeah.
thinking I'll get something home cooked type of food instead of some fast food. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I always wonder though, does anybody ever sit on that front deck and actually play checkers? I
I've
never
seen
see people
play
doing it.
checkers. I
You
have
have
seen
out there?
people play checkers.
Okay.
I saw it in, close to Kansas City. I saw two people sitting out there. It was a parent and the child playing checkers. I saw that, and I saw once more in Wisconsin, two people playing checkers. So I have seen it. And one of them I saw was inside by the fireplace where they have the cloth one,
Mhm.
the cloth board, and the big checkers. And then the other one was out on the porch. So I have seen
Yeah.
people play.
Okay, well, you're ahead of me. I've never seen anybody play out there.
We've actually played on the outside.
Oh, have you? When you're waiting for your table and
Yeah.
everything? Okay.
Sitting
I mean,
there watching chicken.
It's
You can
safer
have
to
a
walk
decent
around the
weight
store
there.
and buying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can have a decent weight there, so getting a game of checkers in is an easy way to kind of spend some time, I guess. But now, once I get inside, I always pick up the triangle piece for the most part. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
play
Yeah.
that game all the time. Yeah.
Actually, Chew has that on all the tables at his brewery. The triangle game with the pegs.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tables
Yeah.
at his brewery.
Yeah, it's a good value too, what you pay at Cracker Barrel for the food and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The prices are good.
yeah. But you're right about the gift store. You can find little knickknacks in there to spend some money if you're looking around.
You
And
can.
I haven't had this since I was 5 years old. I haven't had this since I was 10 years. Like you walking out these bags of shit. Like I
Like
don't need any of
nostalgia.
this.
You all back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm
Well,
gonna
I
get that
always
just because.
They have the candy sticks. They have the root beer
Peppermint and
cherry
spearmint and root beer.
like,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a candy cane, but it's a stick like a candy cane, and it's all.
Well,
the
they have those sticks too with the mints. Yeah.
Yeah. I always loved those. I would always get those, like the Coca-Cola flavored one, or like they had all sorts of crazy lemon and
Yeah.
they had ginger and stuff. It's like ginger candy. All right, sure, why not? I'll take 5 or 6 of those for $1, whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Say what you want about Cracker Barrel. I got no problem with it.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, trifle lady fingers, unrolled strawberries, Swiss roll cut to size, usually soaked in sherry. Ooh. Do you see the theme in English Christmas? Then tin fruit with jelly, Jello, then set custard.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
you go.
Trifles are good.
Stokes are single serve concentrated espresso. Okay.
Okay.
I do like
You
some
stumped us,
espresso.
Vanessa.
Yeah, I had no idea what that
Yeah.
was.
Total service for lasagna making is 60. Had about
wow.
40 in the deep freeze along with 16 apple dumplings. Well, you made a lot. I mean, I feel like you're cooking for the Waltons plus the Partridge Family. I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on. Well, that's good. You always have some for later.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, Bill in the house, Beer Hounds. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Try saying, I know Leominster, Massachusetts, right? Leominster, Massachusetts. And some people get tripped up on Massachusetts. Just east of Athol, Massachusetts.
I think it's a toll.
Yeah, Worcester. But it
Worcester.
spelled like
Worcester.
but it spelled like Worcester.
Yeah.
You coming into the country, you trying to get your become an American, you got to take those tests. Like, yeah, you wouldn't know what that. You'd be like,
No.
how would you pronounce this word? You're gonna be like Worcester.
Like I fail.
Like, you're not gonna say Worcester. You're not gonna say Worcester. Yeah, they're like, nope, denied. Like, hope I don't get that Worcester question. Worcestershire, Bostonians are usually right as their accent is closer. Yeah, it's a big Irish community there in Boston. Chocolate Fountain Golden Corral became a slow run disaster movie you watch long enough. Yeah, it would get, especially you get some kids in there from a field trip, they go crazy on the Chocolate Fountain. Also, side note, Boston should be New Boston, as the original Boston is here in Lincolnshire. Yeah, because we have New York, so you could have New Boston. We have Newfoundland up in Canada, so we have other spots where it's new. So yeah, Todd's back in duplicate. Look at that. We got Todd double style.
I don't know what just happened.
Are you on the iPad now?
No.
Oh, you're the phone before?
I feel like your double is glaring at us and judging us.
There we go. I
He
removed
looked to
the
be
other one.
judging.
Jean-Pierre in the house. Cheers.
So in Detroit, there's a street named Gratiot. And every single time I drive through Detroit with Chew, he says, "How do you pronounce that?" Every time. Every time. Never. It's unending.
Todd's like popping all around over here. Yeah. I'm listening to you and I'm watching Todd like keep popping up.
Gratiot is pronounced Gratchet.
Wait, how do you spell it again?
Gratiot.
Okay.
But he accosts me every time we're going through Detroit to say, "How do you say that? How do you say that?" I'm like, dude, you've done this for 10 straight years. Like, I think I've figured out how to say it by now, but it's still, he always brings it up. Gratiot Street.
I feel like it'd be Gratiot or something.
I know, and that's what I said the first time was Gratiot. And he's like, "No, that's wrong. It's Gratchet." I'm like, all right.
Like, I'm not going to buy into the Detroit education system. I'm just saying. No.
Well, they do have Mackinac. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Mackinac.
yeah.
I apologize.
Mackinac. Yeah.
But then I'm in Illinois. Illinois.
Illinois. Yeah.
And
well, part
Arkansas is not Arkansas, but that's cool.
No.
Whatever.
Part of my territory that I work is Michigan and Wisconsin. So I have pronunciations I deal with pretty much all the time, because if it's not the city, it's the people that live in the cities, because of the a lot of the past immigrants. So they have a lot of different names that are not usually like what we consider like American type names, So it's like I got to call somebody up and I'm like, "Oh, how do I pronounce this last name?" Like, we're going to go with this right here. And you hope they answer by saying it themselves ahead of time, so you don't look like an ass when you're calling them. Yeah, but that's the fun of it all. Vanessa, Delirium Nocturne is nice.
There was a commercial that was like the guy was doing a job interview and he kept calling dumbass. He's like, "So Mr. Dumbass, I'm really awesome. I can do all these things, Mr. Dumbass." And he was going through all this stuff. And at the end of the commercial, the guy was like, "It's actually Dumas."
Dumas, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't
I
that
forget
was
what that-
that was
I forget what that
A&W,
was.
I think it was A&W root beer or something.
Was it root beer? I was wondering if it was Snickers. I thought it was.
I remember the commercial, but I
Maybe
can't
it
remember what it was.
Man, I was thinking A&W for some reason, but maybe I'm wrong.
I was thinking Snickers, like you're not yourself when you're hungry, like how they had the Betty White as the football player and stuff.
No, it was root beer, A&W root beer.
Okay.
Yeah, Dumas, Dumass, and he kept saying dumbass.
I feel like if you remember the commercial, but you know the product, it's not a very good commercial.
Yeah.
True enough.
Yeah, because I've got it.
I remember the commercial though, but I couldn't remember the product either. I was like, what was that?
Why is this up here? Take that off there. Move this around. Oh, Christmas out from Breckenridge. That's a good one too. And then this is it here.
Mr. Dumbass, I can bring a lot to Dumbass and Dumbass. Dumbass material all the way. So, am I your man, Mr. Dumbass?
The name is Dumas.
That's pretty thick-headed, but nothing the rich, thick, frosty mug taste of you root beer with A&W. It's good to be thick-headed.
What a dumb.
I love that commercial. That was
Yeah.
a really good one.
That
Yeah,
was a good
please,
one.
please, YouTube, don't flag me on that. But yeah, I just shared that there. That was a good one.
YouTube's gonna do what YouTube's gonna do.
Yeah. I had to learn about some kind of aftertaste to me. I ordered the Nocturnal. The Noel had one that was aftertaste for you?
I'm not getting an unusual aftertaste.
Yeah. It might be some of the Belgian spice or something.
Could be. But
It might be.
I mean, it tastes like what I expected it to taste like. So, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything like unusual on the aftertaste.
Cheers to Dave in the house. Good evening, all. Roger, I think we went to the right side of the screen tonight. Yeah, I'm all over. So, but I'm on the right side, left side, right side.
Todd's been playing musical squares.
I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bounce around, you know.
Todd thinks he found out the secret to the old Multiplicity movie. Who was that?
Oh.
Michael Keaton. Yeah,
Yes,
he's
yes.
trying to clone himself in the different spots here.
I don't know what was going on. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
That
I
was
said,
good.
sit it all down and just start and jump back in.
Yeah,
That was
cheers to
Michael
Paul.
Keaton. I thought it was the guy
What's up,
from
Paul?
Big.
No, Michael Keaton, the Multiplicity,
Yeah.
where he was cloning himself. Yeah.
Oh.
We did it like 10 times or something to do different chores and
Yeah.
whatever.
He's like, what did I tell you?
Because I didn't.
Nobody
say
sleeps.
so.
He's like, nobody sleeps with the wife when he's mad at the one clone. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, can't do anything. It's like, oops. Clothes with the banana flavor from the Belgian yeast. Mercy asks. Hi, Vanessa. Cheers, Paul. I don't know, Mercy. It might be that. So yeah, I mean, because you have the different feel of that stuff that actually comes through. Man, I got some comments down there. I just realized, like, as I'm trying to go down through here. Just finishing my Belgian triple before bed, although it was only 8.4. Thankfully, only in a 330 milliliter, 11.1 ounce. 7.1 or 11.2. I know we get a lot of 11.2 bottles. Couldn't imagine doing a 750 25.4 now. Well, I'm doing it, son. Mal's
Cheers.
doing it as well. And Mal's already had one
Cheers.
ahead of she's already had one ahead of that. So
The professionals. There you go.
this is what we do in America. This is what we do.
Go big or go home.
I was in Eek, Alaska for a week. Got to help with the salmon harvest. I hunt the salmon on the drying racks.
Can I say that
Ooh.
cities should be called Eek more often because that's beautiful? Eek.
Eek.
I live in Eek. That's wonderful.
Smoked salmon, usual starter for Christmas dinner.
I love smoked salmon. We start with shrimp.
Start with shrimp. Shrimp is common. Shrimp's common for a lot of stuff to have.
Shrimp with the
Um,
shrimp and then bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. My dad makes every year.
Oh, I think the bacon wrapped
Nice.
scallops. 'Cause bacon wrapped scallops are good too.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they'll be really good.
Yeah. No, we go out to eat sometimes. We go out to eat. It's usually like I'll usually get the calamari, which I like. I like some squid.
Mm-hmm.
Calamari's good as long as it's cooked right. If it's a
True.
little overdone, then it becomes really
You don't-
chewy.
Yeah, you don't want no rubbery.
Yeah.
Place. Speaking of rubbery,
What did
So
you
the
say
other
about
night-
my husband?
rubbery.
No, chewy.
The other night, it was actually on because we were talking like weeks ago about it or whatever like that. I was literally flipping through like at 1 or 2 in the morning. Hey, what's on HBO or Showtime? Flipping through, Rubber was on.
Really?
Yeah. So I sat there watching a little bit of that, and I forgot with Rubber, there's actually these people that are watching the tire the whole time during the movie, giving like a narrative to it, like Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh.
say is that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like I forgot about that part. So yeah, and it was like the tire was peeking in on a woman that was in the shower, which was hilarious.
I don't know. It sounds like a movie you'd find on Skinamax instead of HBO.
Well, there's not much that happens on it like that, but it's just funny.
Sweetie, it's because it's called Rubber. I was making a sex
After
joke.
Hours.
We're
Yeah.
good.
Red Shoe Diaries.
Sam in the house. Cheers, Sam. Great to see you, my friend.
Sam.
Let's see here. Cheers. What's up, Big Daddy?
Big
Pony
Daddy.
Pilsner from Half Acre. It's another Half Acre beer in the house. We had JT having a Half Acre earlier, too.
Nice.
Using the bridle leather for the can holders. Increase my pattern size to 102. With the can fits this time. Original size is sort of good for the bottles. As long as it works.
Mm-hmm.
Got Jody in the house. Bourbon Bounty. Cheers, Jody. Anything you guys want to know about bourbon whiskey? If you don't know, you want to know, make sure you check out Jody's channel. He's got a lot of great stuff happening there.
For sure.
Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Bounty. He does a lot of different giveaways and stuff, too. When at Cracker Barrel in Lafayette, Louisiana, liked it, but the gift shop waiting area was very strange. Well, you find...
Strange.
Yeah,
It was a store.
I mean, they had the same plan in every state, but different states kind of cut it to their culture. So I don't know what you've been seeing in Louisiana that might have been interesting. So, I appreciate you, my friend.
Aw.
Shout out to you, Beer Hounds.
Baby
Cheers,
Yoda.
brother.
You're from
Yeah. He keeps bringing that back. Yeah.
You need to get one of those headbands with the ears on it.
No, I don't.
You need the little Baby Yoda ears.
Which I've never seen a Mandalorian,
Grogu.
but a lot of people like it.
His name was Grogu.
Grogu is on the Mandalorian?
That was the Baby Yoda. His name was Grogu.
Okay. Because it's not actually the Yoda; it's a different,
Right.
right? Okay.
Right. He wasn't actually Yoda's baby. He's just of that species. And his name
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why I never really got into Star Wars as much. Star
I didn't
Trek.
either.
I was on board with Star Trek, but Star Wars, I just never really got it. I mean, I saw Empire Strikes Back as a kid at the theater. Later on, saw the first Star Wars. Never really cared as much for Jedi. When the wife tried to get me back into it, was when Jar Jar Binks was in it. I'm like, why am I here? Because that was like the worst one to go see. You try to get somebody to buy into Star Wars, you don't take them to the one with Jar Jar Binks in it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
See, that was the other way. I love Star Wars, but I couldn't get into Star Trek.
So I got into Star Trek more because I think when I was going to originally go into college, I was going to go to study to be a chemical engineer. So I was big into science back then. So Star Trek had more hard science in it than with Star Wars. Star Wars was more fantasy. I mean,
feel like
as far as with some of the stuff.
I feel like it's probably when I was a little kid and it used to be on regular TV, back in the day when the original series, and my dad used to watch it every freaking Sunday. I was like,
Yeah.
this is not good, but I was only probably, 5, 6 years old then, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
My dad was a huge fan and of both Star Wars, Star Trek, the whole works. But I never got into either of them. I wasn't a sci-fi person. I liked fantasy, like stuff more. I wanted dragons and knights and stuff like that. That interested me more. So I never got into either, except for Mandalorian. Mandalorian was the first time I enjoyed a Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it was that the actor that was playing the Mandalorian. I thought he was wonderful. His physical acting, like he expressed emotions without showing his face. It was nuts. I don't know how he did that, but
Because he's the one that does the HBO show now, right?
That's what I was going to say. He's the same one that plays the net. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty good. Yeah.
he was
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
physical. His physical acting was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll-
Mandalorian's good. I tried to
Yeah.
watch the other. What's the other one that was the Boba Fett or whatever? I didn't care much for
Yeah.
that one.
Well, the new Jedi one, people are saying is pretty good too now. With the can't think of a female actress that plays it, but they said her one is pretty good. So I don't know. I'll stick with marble. Cooking is usually a military mouse. Yeah, you're usually making it for the mess hall. So it's like,
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
got extra. Lobster.
60
Lobster.
servings of lasagna, I would say.
Lobster.
Enough,
I used
enough
to
to
be
feed us
I
for
used
the
to be a-
year.
I used to be big into like lobster and shrimp and stuff, and I think crab until someone like pointed out, like, they're like the insects of the ocean when you look at it. They broke it out as like, and then you
Bottom-
look at them, you're like,
Bottom
like a big-
feeders.
you're like a
It's-
big cockroach. Like,
it's,
I don't know
it's,
if I
the
wanna eat-
it's the cockroaches and spiders of the sea. But
Yeah.
they're
Basically,
still
yeah.
yummy. Sorry, they still taste good.
Yeah. So, but in some parts of the world, they eat cockroaches too. So they
That's
salt
true.
True.
it
That's true.
well. Yeah. Protein. You gotta go to GNC. Just get some roaches. You're good to go.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, you know.
Put some what is it? Red Hot. Put that shit on everything. Put on some cockroaches. It's just like having shrimp.
There you go. You'll never know.
Blindfold, you never know the difference.
Throw a little horseradish on, you'll be fine.
It's good to go, yeah.
No
big
tastes
deal.
like-
But you
tastes
know,
like
oysters
chicken.
are bottom feeders too, and that's like a delicacy to have oysters, right?
Oysters and clams. Yeah.
Yeah. And scallops. Scallops are the
And
same.
scallops. Yeah. Worcestershire equals Worcester equals Worcester.
Worcester.
Or Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. Yeah.
Worcestershire.
I felt the descriptors of Adam's dessert were too simple. I wish he went into a little more detail, right?
Nice.
Good day, Mercy Beers. Yeah. Adam can definitely get a little detail. What's up, Blake in the house? Merry Christmas, Roger.
What's up,
Todd
Blake?
and Mal.
Like,
Bring your world's shortest friend. Well, Merry Christmas to you as well, brother. Shortest friend. We have Windsor next to this town. Windsor was founded in 1633. Oldest town in Connecticut. There you go. Fort Worth, there's a road named Horn Street. It ends at the Navy Joint Reserve Base, Fort Worth. It used to be Carswell Air Force Base. And Gaudier equals Gaucher. Wait a minute. Wait, Gaudier? Gaucher?
Gautier is gaucher.
Gautier, Gaucher. But where's the S coming from in there? Gautier, Gaucher.
The T. Like caution, the T makes a sh sound.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that. That's some Cajun.
Oh yeah.
So you take the exit for Horn Street, at the end you will see all the seamen for Horny Street. I think maybe it's pronounced horny down there instead of horn, and then you see the seamen. Get it? Horny seamen. Put it all
So-
together.
When I was in college, I had two classmates. His last name was Seaman, spelled just like what she wrote there. Her last name was Winfrey, like Oprah Winfrey,
Yeah.
and they got married. And they had a thing in the newspaper for their wedding, and it was the Winfrey Seaman wedding. That actually
Winfrey
happened.
seamen. Yeah.
It was the
yeah.
Winfrey Seaman wedding. She sent pictures to all of her friends because she thought it was hilarious. Whereas
Yeah.
my parents, it was the cheek pain wedding. Cheek pain. It was the cheek pain wedding. Yes.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yep. Last names are fun.
Names can be fun. Your
Aw.
house at High Mountain looking
Ew.
gorgeous always.
Aw.
Gaudier, Mississippi, not New Orleans, but Gaucher, Mississippi.
Gaucher. Don't say
What's
it
this?
wrong now. He just told us how to say it.
I know, but then he wrote it there and I forgot. It still got some Cajun influence, something there. Gaucher, Mississippi. You go down to Gaucher. You wouldn't go down to Gaucher? I'm like, no, it says on GPS Gaudier.
It's
That's
like
Gaucher.
Ratchet.
Yeah. Although it's funny, my GPS I've noticed. So we have a street here named Boston in Baltimore. And when the GPS, because it's a woman's voice, whenever she says Boston, she says it as a Bostonian.
Oh,
So it's like make it right on Boston Street. Like the way she says it is like all the other words are like regular words, but when she says Boston, like something in the system says, "Well, say it like a Bostonian." It's like that's weird. It's weird. Whenever you turn on Boston Street, like the way she pronounces it. So
when you're here, does it say Chicago?
I
Chicago.
haven't drove the car there, but if I drive up there, I have to find out.
I'm gonna have to find out.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's
Chicago.
just funny. She's like, turn right on Boston Street. Like, what? Why did you change your accent right there on one
Like,
street?
what just happened? Yeah, like, who are you?
Yeah. It's funny. My old phone, it used to be like, you used to have like where your phone would talk with you, which you still have nowadays, but it'd be like, you could choose the voices. I always had the English woman on my phone. That was just like kind of the preference. I had the English woman because thought that was the cool voice to have.
I had a friend in college who had one of those GPS like MapQuest kind of things, but it was its own device that he had in the car. It was separate from phones. It wasn't part of anything.
That's what we used to have. Yeah, that's what we used to. Before that was even the thing on the phone.
And they had a lot of different voices you could pick, and one of them was John Cleese. So John Cleese from Monty Python actually did recordings for a map system thing for the U.S. And it was really funny because if you missed a turn, he would say, he would insult you. He'd be like, well, you were supposed to turn there, but you chose not to. So now I have to recalculate. Thank you very much. Like he would insult you the whole time. And then when you got to the place, when you got to wherever you were going, he would be like, you have arrived at your destination. Get the hell out of my car. Like, like he would insult you during the whole thing. It was hilarious. I don't remember which system that was on, but it was so great.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a total dick the whole time he's telling you. He's like, especially if you F up. Oh my God. He would make it mercilessly.
I feel like if I could do that with my car, I would have went like the dad from that 70s show, Red. Because he'd be like funny, like, you missed a turn, dumbass.
Excuse me. It is Dumas.
Yeah.
It'd be cussing me all the time because I'm like, no, there's a better way to go than this. Like, it's not the shortest way.
Well, there's a commercial that's out. I think it's Progressive that has it. The guy's driving his car and he's taking like he's on him driving and the GPS is talking to him and they're like, take this turn, blah blah blah. And he's like, nope, you don't live around here. He's talking the whole time to it, and his wife's next to him, like, I don't want to be late for the party. I'm gonna get you there 5 minutes earlier. And then he turns off a dirt road and it's like, you're 5 minutes closer to your route or whatever it tells him. So it's kind of like, yeah, the GPS doesn't always know every little turn. So
it's true.
James was like, why do you always choose to go some other way? I'm like, because that's not the way you're supposed to go. Like, it's not the quickest route. Like, obviously it is, or it wouldn't be there. I'm like, no. Now I'm like, okay, I guess I will. Just to make you happy.
French would have pronounced it as Grail. Wait a minute. Not for Gaucher. Where are we talking about now with the Grail?
Gratiot.
Oh, Emerson, right? I have to call cold people all the time when I doubt just ask for the person that wants to get filthy fucking rich. And that I finished my pitch. There you go.
That's just cheating. That's just cheating.
I usually just say if you're actually calling people, you're better off to say first name. Never say the full name. When you say the full name, they know you don't know the person. So you always just say the first name. But then sometimes with some of the people we have, it's like the first name is harder than the last name. So
True.
That's where you get to the mumble technique. I was trying to reach, and like you mumble it in. They're like, "Were you trying to say so and so?" Yeah, that's what I was asking for. Sorry, my phone must be messing up. I don't know what's going on here. So
like,
yeah,
that's what I said.
There's techniques. There's techniques to use. Yeah. Todd's internet tonight is on par with the Carolina Panthers season. Panthers are terrible. I don't even watch the NFL. I know how bad they're actually playing.
Yeah, they are bad.
They're doing tickets for like $4. $4 to go to an NFL game at the Panther Stadium. So
almost as bad as Louisville Cardinals basketball.
Yeah, but at least they're college kids. They ain't like pros out here.
Our master, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, Sammy. Howdy, Bill. Snickers will sub as a meal even today. Yeah, Snickers can work some wonders. Cheers, Sammy. I only consume a Snickers with a knife and fork. Now you're just being crazy, Sam.
No, quit consuming
No
knives and
kidding. Like what?
forks.
Use a knife and fork on your pizza too?
No. He didn't say he uses them on the Snickers. He says he consumes them with a knife and
Yeah.
fork. So he's eating a knife and fork as well, and you really shouldn't do that. It's not good for your digestive
yeah.
system.
Yeah. You don't want to go through
You
TSA
gotta
with
take
metal
care of
in you.
yourself, darling.
Cheers, everyone. And what beers are being consumed tonight? This is empty now, so I may have to get another one here. St. Bernardus Christmas
you're
Ale.
good.
Well, yeah, I was trying to take it easy, but the Great Lakes Christmas and the Breckenridge Christmas.
Nice.
And then Mal had the Delirium Noel and
the Wenceslas from
Yeah.
Art History.
So technically, right now, Mal is ahead of us because she matched me with the 25.4 and had was that a 16?
Yes.
Well, it's not over yet. Don't be just like I win.
I
Like, it ain't
win.
done.
No, I
You're
just
just
win.
ahead. You're just
No, I
ahead.
just win. I never get to win. Let me win. I have Christmas lights around my neck. Let me win.
Let her win. I
Oh.
only consume. What do you say? A knife and fork again. I had that one with the knife and fork.
I know he's
With-
eating the knife and fork. He needs to stop doing that. It's not
But
good.
he said it twice.
I know. He
Do
must
what you
have
gotta
done
do, I guess.
Oh, this is having a left hand nitro at the moment. Very nice. Pizza's
Nice.
always good. Yeah. Oh, cheers, Emerson. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Much appreciated.
Aw.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Here's Spotty covered a pint of a warm aristocrat
Thanks,
vodka.
Emerson.
Todd's gonna chug. Todd, you're gonna chug a
Todd's
vodka
chugging.
tonight?
Vodka? Oh.
Yep, you're chugging.
I mean, I don't know about tonight, but
Do a
Maybe.
lemon drop.
Is
Do a
that going to
lemon
be a
drop.
New Year's thing for you?
chugging vodka?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I'm not gonna say no, but
You got to do it on camera, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Calamari
Okay.
style of
Is that a challenge?
Is that a challenge? Sounds like a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, all of those are good. I like the steam pots where you have like the seafood thrown in with the corn on the cob, like mini
Yeah.
corn on the cob and potatoes and all of that. Those are always good.
They are.
Although I feel like Joe's Crab Shack has went down. I don't have any here, but I need to get one of the steam pots here in Baltimore because they have so much fresh seafood that's like crazy.
Oh, for sure.
But whenever you get a nice steam pot, it's always good.
I know I'm looking forward to visiting you at some point so I can have some of the seafood out there.
Oh
No
yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, it's some good stuff down here. It's funny. It's just like compared to where we were, and Todd not far from where I was like in Kentucky, and even in Cincinnati. You go in there, it's like you go to fish. Unless you went to like Jungle Gyms like that, you go to fish market and it's like tilapia or a catfish or now some of the Kroger they would get like lobster and they would get like some other stuff, but here it's just like roughy and all kinds of stuff across the board that they have. So it's kind of a little bit different, bass and things like that. So they got the lobsters all in a tank, all fighting each other.
The lively
Like that.
ones taste better.
Yeah, they got the fight in them. That fight brings the bite. I cannot eat raw oysters since 1987 now.
I do love
But you
raw
can eat-
oysters.
But you can eat them cooked. I don't like I can't eat that. What is it? Oysters on a half shell. Like
Yeah.
I don't eat that. Like my wife, she'll eat those, and I'm like,
I love them.
I don't
She
know.
won't still do those.
That sliminess in the throat area. I'm
I
like,
love it. I love
Yeah.
I don't
them.
even understand the point of those. Really, it's like, do you even taste any of that? Like you just swallow it whole. Like,
I think you taste it.
To be fair, I actually chew mine, but not
oh,
everyone
you did?
does.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Most people don't,
Yeah.
but I do chew. So yeah, but I like it.
I mean, that makes more sense because I never like the half shell. You just take it and put hot sauce on it and just swallows. Like that makes no sense to me. Like you don't even. What are you doing?
We had an Eastern European bar where we used to live that was walking distance from our house, and they used to have on one day a week they had a special deal for $10. You get a martini and 2 oysters, And so we used to do that often, actually. And that was the first time Chew ever had oysters. So that was fun.
Oh,
But yeah, so we used to do we'd end up with 3 or 4 martinis and several oysters, and we were happy and walked home, and it was all good. So
you're feeling pretty good too. You
yeah,
know?
for sure.
And then you know about oysters, so it's like, okay.
Fish or pineapple on pizza?
Yes.
Pineapple,
and
yes. Fish, no.
I love sardines on the
there
pizza.
will- Wait a minute,
Anchovies.
sardine. I was thinking anchovy.
Anchovies,
Yeah.
sorry.
No
I said the
anchovy.
wrong one.
No. I mean, you could have sardines on there, maybe. I don't know. That might be in Chicago.
Actually, I think sardines would be fine. Yeah.
Some people might put sardines on pizza. I've never heard of it, but it could.
But I
happen.
enjoy
mean,
anchovies.
why
I'm
not?
not allowed to order it because Chew will probably not be able to keep his own pizza down. But
Yeah,
I
not
wish
big.
I could order it because I do like it. So
yeah.
I love
Pineapple, yeah.
pineapple, but I don't know about on pizza.
I wouldn't put the
Pineapple and
two
pizza is
together,
pretty
though.
good. With pineapple and ham, it's pretty good.
See, now next time I order a pizza, I'm gonna have to order anchovies with pineapple and just see if it works.
I don't know if I'd put them both together.
Let us know.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that would work. I don't think it'll work. I usually do pepperoni and pineapple because I don't like the what's the
You like ham?
yeah, because it's like it's the Canadian. No, it's not Canadian.
Was it
kind of ham?
Canadian bacon? Canadian
Canadian
bacon?
bacon. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like pork flavored bubble gum to me. It's too chewy. I don't
Mm.
like that. So I like the pepperoni with that little bit of spice in it, and then the pineapple. So I love those two together. They're really good.
What
Kind
about
of a
pineapple?
heat sweet kind of thing, sort of, I guess.
It's salty and sweet, you know.
Well, it's
so,
salty and sweet. Yeah, there you go.
No wonder
I
you
like
could do pineapple. You could do pineapple and sausage.
you know, I didn't like sausage much either.
Hmm.
Unless it's
Okay.
like the Italian sausage that has the spice to it. If it's just, you know, like Midwestern sausage pizza, it's just it tastes like meat chunks that aren't
Yeah.
nothing's been done to them. I'm just like, it's a meat chunk. I got it.
Yeah.
I like the Italian sausage a little better.
I don't know how many of my East Coast peeps I have here with me. I know Paul was here and John Pierre was here, but one of the breweries here, I think it was First State in Delaware, they had a scrapple, what they called a scrapple cheesesteak hoagie. So the meat was all scrapple. I'm not a scrapple fan, but they had a scrapple cheesesteak hoagie. And I'm just like, I just couldn't imagine actually eating that. And for those of you not familiar with scrapple, it's pretty much scraps with the pig type thing that they kind of put with like grain and stuff like that and everything. They kind of do it like where Todd is out west of me. They have Geta, Cincinnati, kind of like Geta, but a different type of version of it. And I'm like, to put that as a cheesesteak type hoagie, nah, I'm going to pass on that. But for those of you that like scrapple, you have scrapple hoagies out there now, which is crazy. And like Cincinnati, they have a Geta Fest, which is like kind of crazy. But no, Geta hot dogs, Geta burgers, all kinds of Geta stuff. And it's just like, I don't know.
You know, I feel like you've gone into a different language for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Get a scrapple. I don't know any of these words.
Like, what
like-
language are you speaking?
They're like the parts of the pork where the pig where you're like, what do we do with this? Just throw it in a bucket and we'll mix it with something. Okay. And then they come up with Get It or they come
We'll
up
call
with
it
Scrapple.
Geta, and everybody will love it and go crazy for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as long as it tastes like bacon, I'm generally pretty happy.
I mean, I like bacon, but it doesn't taste like bacon to me. No.
I was gonna say I don't think it tastes like bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mister, would you please help my pony? He's over there behind the tree. What was that from? That was it's gotta be from a movie because she has it in quotes. Oh, JT does.
Or a song. I don't know what that's from.
I don't either. Pineapple on pizza, especially with spicy stuff like jalapeno. Yes, but fish on pizza is
jalapeno
wrong.
pineapple is good too.
Yeah, so it's like I get like pineapple,
Spicy and sweet is great.
jalapeno, pineapple, jalapeno, banana, and I usually get like ham, and that's like an Hawaiian pizza to me.
Well, you know, someone earlier mentioned the po' boy sandwich, which
Yeah.
I've never actually had a po' boy sandwich, but my chef at the restaurant I'm the manager at, He just came out with a catfish po' boy taco, and apparently people have been going crazy over it. So it's been very popular. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, catfish po' boy taco. So
Give it a try.
but he
I would
also
say,
he also has a
Interesting.
banh mi taco. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
banh mi, the Korean sandwich.
yeah,
But yeah, with the hoisin sauce and stuff, and those are delicious. He puts jalapenos on there. It's really good. So I haven't tried the catfish po' boy yet, but I need to.
one thing about tacos, I will say, and I found this out a few years ago, and I haven't looked back since then. If you've never had a pork belly taco,
Oh,
you're missing out. You're just missing out. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Once you have a pork belly taco, it brings everything else into question. It is
That's
so
like-
freaking fantastic.
pork belly and anything's so good.
Our chef is a little crazy. He does weird things at random moments, and I never know what's going to come. So he did a Thanksgiving taco that was turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, the French fried onions, and then cranberry sauce on a taco. And it was so freaking, it was like the sandwich that you make from your leftovers from Thanksgiving, but it
Yeah.
was so good. And then he did for Valentine's Day last year, he did lingua tacos because he wanted to slip all the
Oh.
customers the tongue because he's a weird person.
Just slip of the tongue. There you go. Yeah.
So yeah, he does some fun things with the menu. I will say that he's kind of an interesting guy.
Pecan smoked channel catfish on pizza. Vanessa made that in Texas.
Ooh,
That's kind of interesting.
That is
I do like
interesting.
I like catfish. I never thought about catfish being on a pizza before, but
my first
I
time in Scotland, I went to Glasgow and I couldn't understand the accent very well. I had a lot of trouble with the accent. And I ended up ordering a pizza and they brought it to me. And I don't know how I ordered this pizza, but it was egg and eggplant on a pizza. It was
egg
so
and
good.
eggplant.
Egg and eggplant on
That
a
is
pizza.
definitely interesting.
It was so good. It was so good. It was like sauteed eggplant with like a fried egg in the middle. So each of the slices got a little bit of the egg and then it had the eggplant. It was ridiculously tasty. So don't know
That's
how that
interesting.
happened, but there you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that would not be the first combination to come to mind.
No,
like, what do you want on
no.
pizza?
Well, I
Egg
don't
and
know how
eggplant.
that
Okay.
happened. I mean, I didn't understand the waiter very well, and I was like, "Well, I'd like your recommendation. What should I do?" And apparently, he chose egg and eggplant for my pizza. And it was so freaking good. It was so tasty. Not kidding.
That's not something I would think.
No, it doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. But man, it was delicious.
Grogu could be Yoda's offspring. It's
Hmm.
never said, nor is the name of the species.
You are
There you go.
correct. It wasn't stated that he wasn't the offspring of Yoda. I admit that, but it's kind of implied that he's just that species. Like, I don't know. They don't have any connection specifically to Yoda. Just because he's the only other one you've ever seen in the series of Star Wars ever, you just assume
Right.
that they must be related. But I mean, if there are any other, planetary species, I mean, there has to be more of them, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I would say that's going to be coming up sometime soon in the series. I would imagine.
It's gotta.
I would think.
Dave's another one, another half acre, having the 10 winter IPA. So half acre, that's 3 half acres we've had tonight here.
Nice.
Mhm.
Some good representation. A, Star Trek, B, Star Wars. There you go. I like that, Bill. My man. So yeah. Star Trek to me was just, I don't know. I think it was more because just some of the science in it. Plus the cultural ties from Star Trek. When you go back and you look at it, just matched up with a lot of stuff that were taking place in society. I've always found the writing and dialogue of the whole Star Wars franchise to be laughable and lame, where Star Trek a bit more intellectual left. Yeah, that's the thing. It was more.
I'm gonna have trouble getting through this bottle. That's a lot of beer.
I got through mine.
I know I just finished I just filled my second glass, and I'm like, oh god, there's still a bunch left in there. That's a lot of beer.
You don't think about it, you just do it. That's how we roll. C equals Buck Rogers. I remember Buck Rogers back in the day. BBBB, yeah. Little robot. I had an Aaron Gray on there. Aaron Gray. Back when you were a high school boy, Aaron Gray, she was up there. She was Buck Rogers, like, I don't say assistant, but whatever to what Buck Rogers was. She helped him out and everything. And it was like, oh, who's that? Okay.
Yeah. Whatever she
was. It's like Charlie's Angels. I don't know what these angels are, but I like them. People eating bugs because they won't eat bacon. Doug one. Oliver Anthony. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And there's like a delicacy at places like where they serve like the roaches and there I was like, that's not delicacy to me. That's like stuff that rolls around my house. We have places in America where that happens. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go shave yourself. What's up, Bumpy?
That's a bumpy.
Vegetarians not eating vegetarians. Yeah. Merry Christmas, my friend, to you as well.
Same to you.
Another beer
Merry
here in a
Christmas.
second. Google Maps for the longest time said Connecticut as court. Huh.
That makes sense.
You are now entering court. I'm not going to court. I'm going to Connecticut.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm sorry. You're going to Connecticut, actually.
Connecticut.
I say Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Connecticut. Yeah.
Connecticut.
So I'm going to OJ's house.
Hey, if the glove don't fit, man.
What? Too soon? Too soon still?
If the glove don't fit, man.
You can't quit.
Oh, this is why YouTube shouldn't give me a channel because I come up with jokes like that. Beer Man mentions tonight he was thinking about sending you a Bubble Gut beer. Thought that was cool. Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to check out some of the Beer Man stuff.
Bubble Gut. That sounds terrible.
Beer Man, that's what he named his brewery.
Sounds like a gas issue.
Bubble Gut.
Bubble Gut.
Well, depending what beer styles you're drinking, the next morning can be something you got to be careful of. So you got to know what you can handle, what you can't. A lot of people find out they were not lactose tolerant through beer drinking.
It can be bubble for sure.
Yeah, you can bubble. It can bubble. My new shower tower is up and running. Nicknamed the Star Trek Shower version 2. There you go. 8 jets, rainfall, waterfall. I messed with the jets and blasted myself right in the eyes. Well, who hasn't gotten in the eye at one time or another?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
You beat me to the punch. That's what I was going to say.
First name of one of my students, pronounced La Dash. What? What is this? La Dash.
Her name was Ladasha, and that's how they spelled it. This was one of my students. I actually had a student named Ladasha.
Are you messing with me right now?
No, I swear to God, I had a student named LA-A, and it was Ladasha. That was her name.
Huh.
Just saying.
That doesn't seem right.
Was she related to the one in Napoleon Dynamite, LaFonda?
Nope. This was when I was in the Caribbean, but I had a student named Ladasha.
I would have called her parents over, like, you know what? This whole name thing for your kid?
Yep. No, Ladasha. Bullshit.
I'd like to see that in a skit, like, hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
Ladasha. They're not even going to write dash out. They're going to
that is an actual name. So I told my best friend that I had a student with this name. She freaked out because she works for a law firm in Bloomington, Illinois. And she had a client whose wife's name was Ladasha, spelled exactly the same way. So this has happened more than once. Not just once. This has happened at least twice. Ladasha is a name with the item in it.
It's like I think of LaToya Jackson, like should have been La, and then put a toy and then an A, and that'd have been LaToya Jackson.
Right.
But no, Ladasha is a thing, apparently. It's happened at least twice that I know of.
Oh my god.
Hmm We were talking
That
about
is-
funny names earlier, and I just typed that in to let you know because it was just silly.
Yeah, living in a world today. Trying to figure out how do you say a name, how you spell a name, if it's who's behind the name, because I get the whole pronoun thing throws me off sometimes. It's like, no, just call me me. I'm just me. Like I'm just me. That's my pronoun. Just me. I am me. Which I can. I appreciate the pronoun thing, but I'm just like at the same point. I'm like, I can't keep up with all this. I don't have like a journal where I write everything down. I mean,
honestly, the pronunciation can be really difficult, especially, I mean, road, toad. You both understand how tricky the pronunciation can be.
yeah.
Road, toad. No, no, you not coming with me on this one.
Bueller.
Road,
Bueller.
no.
Bueller.
Come on, it was good.
Hey, it's time for a PSA.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet. A place where animals play. It's called the forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match or cigarette and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
Okay. If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
That
No.
smoky voice kills
Of
me.
course
It
not.
kills
Why
me.
would you listen to that guy? If it was me, no.
I'm still hung up on poof fire. It just everything about that. Poof, fire.
That commercial's like Smokey just got some. He's like, you know what we should do? We should do a PSA right now.
Like, what channel was that on?
Yeah.
Was it HBO After Hours for
Yeah.
sure?
Let's just cut a PSA right now. I'm feeling good.
Next, Rescue Diaries. Stay tuned.
Oh my god. What?
What?
Just cracked the Brooklyn Brewery Black Side. Oh, that's a nice one, Bill. That is a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
The I Like Pizza was a nod to Multiplicity number. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Did he have 5 of them that he did? I remember 3 riding away in the car, but yeah, Multiplicity was a good movie. I like that movie. Royce was good, like slurping a snail. Slurping something.
I enjoyed escargot as well, so
Love Roy. No, you don't love Roy. You love raw oysters.
Roy Oysters.
they really should just call them roysters.
Oysters. There you go.
Splice it.
Plain, no
and then
sauce,
oysters
just
are
plain.
cooked.
But see, JT's from Louisiana, so you know that's a treat. So yeah.
Hmm.
Shout out to Beer House. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the super chat as well, which I did forget to play earlier when Emerson did it too. But thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Always nice when that happens. So don't feel like you have to, but you know, when you do, it goes right to the beer fund, or in this case, the coffee fund, as Bill says tomorrow. Which I haven't had coffee all week either. I'm looking forward to getting back into coffee. So I've tried
epic fail. How have you not had coffee all week?
coffee or beer. I told you I did a little
God, I can't
with the little
day without coffee.
And when you go through like a gout flare up, you're not supposed to have
Or
coffee or beer. So I'm like, why not just kill me now? I mean, if it's not beer, I'm having coffee. If it's not coffee, I'm having beer. So you're telling me I can't have either right now? So
That's awesome.
sorry. Clean the body out for a week, so I'll be back to coffee tomorrow.
This may be why I've never gone for the whole pregnancy thing, because coffee and beer would be off the docket, as well as oysters and sushi and several other things. Nah. No,
I was thinking about checking out that Rise mushroom coffee people are talking about. I haven't decided if I'm going to get some or not.
Oh,
yet,
really?
Supposedly, I think I might try it. It's supposed to be like an all natural type thing. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Say it
things,
again.
but I didn't want to.
The Rise coffee is like mushroom coffee.
Oh,
And you actually drop some LBs with it and whatever, and people seem to be now. I don't know. They might be paid spokespeople for them, so I can't say it's credible yet. But
Right.
it might be something to check out.
I've been
So,
nervous to give that a shot. It's
Yeah.
not something that I've been like, yeah, I'm going to drop some money on this yet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I've been waiting to see how it goes.
That's what I've been doing, the same thing and stuff. It's like, I feel like maybe I will. We'll see. And New Orleans this week has some excellent oysters and some mediocre ones. Wow. I feel like in New Orleans, like no one should be putting out mediocre or anything because you're going to know the food down there should be fresh and to the point. But you have places that might do that. Fried clams. There you go. Fried clams I've had. Do you like those? Hey, Vanessa from Bill. Hey, it works, Mallory.
What works?
It works. Raw, maybe the fried over the raw. You don't like the raw, so the fried, having them fried.
Oh,
Yeah, I like them fried too.
Yeah,
I like both.
no food sins. If you don't like it, don't order it. Right? Just don't order it if you don't like it.
Exactly.
Anything you can fry, I'm going to enjoy. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to enjoy it because it's fried.
Try pepperoni, pineapple, sausage, and ricotta cheese on a pizza. I'd be down with that.
I love ricotta cheese on a pizza. We have a place here that we can get the ricotta cheese, but it's a little more expensive, so we don't always do it. But the ricotta cheese makes a huge difference.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I like ricotta cheese.
Isn't the head cheese a stinky cheese or something?
No, that's
not like Lumburger, but I thought head cheese also had a funk to it. Maybe not.
I think so.
But head cheese is like
vinegar
from a gross place, right? Like it's like.
I get your mind out of the gutter, Mallory.
I feel like head cheese.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing.
I feel like head cheese with vinegar. I feel like the vinegar is drowning out something. If she's saying head cheese with vinegar, like you want the vinegar with it, you don't want it without vinegar.
I don't know. I think my chances maybe.
Nobody wants that in their life. So my nana's trip, she lives in Thibodeau on Bayou La Fourche, which she pronounces Baya, or is it Bydasha? Because apparently now Dash is just not written out. It's just Bydasha apparently now. So
100% Bydasha.
The pony quote was from the Ween song that inspired the Half Acre Pilsner beer they call. There you go. I don't know much with the Ween. I know Ween, the group, but I don't know much of their music. Fish tacos are tasty. Yeah, I do like some fish tacos.
Yeah.
The bread on a po' boy makes
That's what he
sandwich.
said.
Yeah. Just had to get it out there.
Inappropriate? I apologize.
Inappropriate on here?
It's after 10, you're fine.
Thibodeau. La Fouche. What's up? Wish You Were Beer. Cheers. Pork belly for the win. Yeah. Wish You Were Beer. By the way, if you haven't checked out Wish You Were Beer show, they got a great YouTube channel, great podcast. They're actually not too far from me. At some point we'll connect with the pork belly. I'm telling you, if you haven't had a pork belly taco, you don't know what you're missing in a taco game. I'm just like, you have it. And it's kind of like I see on the menu, it's automatically bring the pork belly. Just bring it.
I bought some pork belly from Sam's Club about a month ago. I got in the freezer. I'm like, I'm just waiting to smoke it. I'm going to smoke it.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to know where Wish You Were Beer is based out of. So if they can post that, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think they're actually in Virginia, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think Virginia, because they come up to DC and Maryland.
Because I don't think I've seen their channel yet, and I need to.
Yeah.
So
but
I'd love to know where they're based out of.
Deep fried eggplant slices.
That's right. Yes, 100%. Yeah. So good. And zucchini.
Yes. There you go. Cheers, Eric. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Bye.
Just finished a dram of Still Austin Cast Strength. Nice. He's hitting the whiskey. The whiskey night. Hey, Bumpy. Happy holidays, y'all. Always put, definitely. And Wish You Were Beer. So they actually do a show on their channel Thursdays as well. I think they start kind of around 8 or maybe a little earlier than that. So I think they just finished their show and he popped over. So
Looks like they're already out then, so I won't find out where they're
Yeah.
based out of, but I will check them out.
Connect, I cut the
Connect,
cheese. Now I'm ordering Now I'm drinking a Baldwin Porter by the brewery that shall not be named Music Festival. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you're having the Baldwin Porter. I love the Baldwin Porter. That's Chew's favorite beer from where I work, so that's cool. Thank you.
now,
Dashing
like
through the snow.
no, it's a lot dashing through the snow because there's like
Yeah.
more than one dash in there. So
yeah.
You don't have to point out that he has a stutter. That's not nice. Dashing through the snow. Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that? Why would you point that out?
I call it as I see it. That's what I do.
Not your fault. Not your fault.
Hazelnut Deluxe Imperial Stout from Southern Tier. Yeah, that's actually a nice one. I did a review on that one a while back. That's not a bad one for Southern Tier for sure. We got Dickie in the house down in Vegas. Cheers, Dickie.
What's up, Dickie?
Hopefully you're doing better. Hopefully you're doing better than the Raiders are right now. From what I've seen, they've had their struggles.
Raiders? Raiders?
The Raiders.
Raiders.
I say like Chris Berman.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
You're right.
Raiders.
They're gotta make it mushy. Mushy pizza though.
I don't think
Hot
it
honey
makes
on
it
the pizza
mushy.
is insane. Hot honey on the pizza? I don't think I've had hot honey on the pizza.
I have not.
Yeah. And what's she doing sitting on the pizza anyway? I'm just saying. Get your ass off the pizza. No, I don't see all this chat in the chat.
Well, that wouldn't stop you then from eating it, but okay, that's fine.
Dave speaks the truth. That's why any New Orleans po' boy you might see on the Chicago menu is a swing and a miss. But what if they moved up from Louisiana to Chicago and they do a po' boy? Couldn't they have the po' boy recipe?
What if we did a catfish po' boy in a taco?
There you go.
Just saying.
Just
It was
saying.
a taco. Not actually a sandwich. It's a taco.
Cheers and
Sandwich.
Merry Christmas, Dickie. And Dickie, if you haven't checked out Dickie's channel, make sure you check out Dickie down there.
Yes.
And Bumpy Road. Hey, Dickie. And candy bacon on a
I
pizza.
love candied bacon on a pizza.
I mean, candy bacon on anything, right? I mean,
yeah.
You do the candied bacon, but you do it with the barbecue sauce instead of like the red sauce. You do the barbecue sauce as it's so
Yeah.
good.
It's good
Well, what
anyway.
if you do, like, with Alfredo?
Anything with candy bacon is good. Just, you know.
Mhm.
you're right. Or we could do
Alfredo
like
stuff?
Alfredo with Alfredo sauce, like a white pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
I do love Alfredo sauce on a pizza, but with chicken and
With
spinach,
chicken, yeah.
green
Yeah.
olives.
The
Chicken
bread does
spinach,
matter.
green olives with the Alfredo. So good.
That kind of like that French baguette bread with the po' boy. So the bread does matter.
Oh my goodness, did you catch up on the comments?
He is.
Damn
Look at
right.
Look at that.
Are you surprised?
A
I
little
caught
bit.
up with the comments.
Yes, I am.
This fast? Maybe.
Your ass better call somebody!
That's right, because I will catch up on the comments for sure.
You're surprised that I'm surprised. That
Right?
I find that funny.
Hey, you know what? It's Christmas time. Ho, ho, ho.
Would you call me? She was not going to be happy that you called me that.
Uh-oh. Fighting words. They're my fighting words.
I shake my fist at you, sir.
Where's Chew? Chew doing a candle line tonight. He's managing the brewery.
He is managing the brewery. Let's see, what is today? It's Thursday. They close at 9, so he should be home in about a half an hour.
Oh, maybe we will get his hand in before we end tonight.
You're good.
I will fight him for that. Yes.
brown sugar and maple syrup candy bacon thick slice. That's what all the ladies say. Thick slice.
We like it thick.
They like it thick.
It's cute that you
I
think
like
you
to
know-
move it. I like to move it.
Rod, it's cute that you think you know what all the ladies say. Just say.
Like, you still talking food, or
I mean-
what are you talking about here?
Maybe some ladies like it the thin slice. I'm just thinking most will like it the thick slice. I don't know. Just
It's
a
the
guess.
motion of the ocean, man. The motion
There
of
you-
the ocean makes all the
There
difference.
you go. That's what they always say.
It's true.
Hey, you know what?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Kind of like that. Some sort of. Oh, so it gets real out again. Turn around.
Watching Fargo with Liz, the chat, and the Saints Rams game all at once. I actually caught up with Fargo this week from this last week episode. I'm enjoying the show this season. A little bit different than what it was in the previous seasons, but I'm still digging it.
What show?
Fargo.
Oh, okay.
Remember Santa Claus and his old lady.
So I'm a big fan of the
well, it's just thick LOL. But that's
I'm a big fan of Christmas music that is not necessarily PC or, Christmas music that's like the comedy Christmas music. I find that really fun. There is a band that did a song, Santa Lost a Hoe. And it says, Santa says ho, ho, but Santa lost a hoe. And it's all about one of his dollies got out of his sack. And
out of his sack.
he out of his sack. And he hoe. And they're kind of like an old time bluegrass jug band, but they're singing about Santa losing a hoe, and it's one of the funniest Christmas songs I've ever heard. That and There's Something Stuck Up in the Chimney, which is sung by a child, and it's very inappropriate. But those two Christmas and The Pretty Little Dolly. Do you guys know that one?
No.
So this little girl's singing about the pretty little dolly is the toy she wants from Santa. And she says it can sit, it can stand, it'll walk around the room if you hold its hand. It'll sneeze, it coughs, it will eat from a bottle, all this stuff. Like she's going through all the things. But if you turn a key on its back, it'll go through puberty. If you...
There's a lot going on with this song here.
Hang
What?
Hang it upside down and put a plastic bag around its head. It'll choke, turn purple, and die. And she says, "Hey, Santa, remember your part and don't break a little girl's heart. Don't forget this Christmas. The pretty little dolly is the thing that you must leave. Remember that fat boy. Bring that kid if you want to see New Year's Eve." So yeah, there's some really, really great comedy Christmas songs out there that people should not dismiss because they're amazing.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah. The Pretty Little Dolly is one of the best.
Big Daddy just had some Smoke Wagon Uncut, the younger bourbon. Awesome, super oily, great viscosity, very nice. Yeah, turn around, right? Had to get it in. If I could turn, I haven't found one to mock turn back time yet. I'm sure there's probably one out there somewhere, but I have not found that one. I mean, Santa Claus Old Lady was a bit from 70s Cheech and Chong. Yeah.
I just remember Earache My Eye from Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Where Chong was the teenager and Cheech was the parent trying to get him to go to school. And Chong was saying that he had an earache and earache my eye. Just a big old fight between them about going to school or not.
Well, here's one. Here's a remix to put you into the Christmas spirit that you might have not. It's a song you never knew you thought you might want to hear, but now that you heard it, you'll never forget it.
Might want to hear.
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Until all these bitches crawl. Ah, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Getting drunk in the club, she's working. I like to see them females twerking. Taking their clothes off, bucking naked. ATL, ho, don't disrespect. 369, damn, she fine. Hoping she can sock it to me one more time. Bring your ass right over here, ho, and let me see you get low. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Oh, by golly, skeet, skeet, motherfucker, goddamn.
That
So,
was wonderful.
Did you have on your bingo card? Did you ever see Little John song turn into a Christmas song?
It makes me think of the what's that Sandra Bullock movie where she was doing that around the campfire.
It was her and Betty White.
Yes.
She was obsessed. So
Yes.
yes, her and Betty White from the window to the wall till the sweat.
Yes, that's the first thing I thought of when I heard it. Was like, oh, it reminds me of the movie. What was that movie?
The Proposal.
Ah,
Is that what it was?
Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds,
That's what said she
and
hired
he
her
took her
boyfriend
to
or something.
Alaska to meet his family. Ryan, yeah,
Yes. And it was so funny. That was so funny.
that was great. Honestly, seeing Betty White dancing to that song was amazing.
That was so good. Yes.
Dee Dee's in the house. Cheers. 7 pars today.
Good
I
job,
expect-
Dee Dee.
No. I expect better,
Double
Dee Dee. I
D.
expect some birdies in there. Maybe even the eagle. Pars? You're just sustaining. You're just
He did
sustaining.
good. He did good. How many pars
Dude,
did you have
speaking-
this year?
Speaking of good, Todd's got some good wood. Wait a minute.
Good wood.
That didn't come out right. Just Goodwood Brewing Company.
I'm sorry. Should I exit and let you guys have a moment? Or
Well, in saying good wood didn't come out right, that's usually the case because usually their beers don't come out right. So, you know, it's kind of fitting.
I mean, do I need to cover my eyes or something? Is this? I don't know what's happening. So,
I mean, if you want to, it's up to you.
Which Goodwood is it?
oh, I am happier
Yeah.
this way.
I've never had this one. It's Goodwood Shoot Your Eye Out Chocolate Milk Stout.
That's even better. That's even
You'll
better.
shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
So it's aged on cocoa nibs. So
Nice. What's the ABV on that one?
I've never. I was just looking. I don't know. Let's see. 6.9.
Okay. Gets better and better. 69. Goodwood Shoot Your Eye Out 69. There you go.
And 30 IBUs.
Oh. A little malty.
I've never seen it, and I've never had it. So I was like, I'm gonna get it just because it looks Christmassy. Why not?
I think Todd stepped away. Jimmy said, Todd passed out behind the curtains. Yes,
Todd's
Todd is
back.
back this week. Yeah. Back again. Basketball Jones also about you try to record with all-star lineup, including George Harrison and others. I think of Basketball Jones, I think of a song by Chris Rock, though. Or with Chris Rock talking. That's way better than the overplayed Mariah Carey song. I'll get that one to the windows.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got like what? How many more days of the Mariah Carey song probably being played? Mariah Carey just played here last weekend across the street from me.
I
And
mean,
then the next
it'll,
month,
it'll
next
probably
night,
play until New Year's, and then it'll be
I'll
done.
go back here. I gotta grab my charger.
yeah, Mariah Carey played here last weekend, and the night after her, Lil Wayne played here. So it was a little crazy with traffic.
I believe it.
Yeah. So sick of it. He's sick of the Mariah Carey. But she's like the queen of Christmas now or something. Isn't she the queen of Christmas?
A lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
What is up, Drew? We got beer for breakfast in the house. Facts
Oh,
for Sex.
hi.
Yeah. What's
Hi,
happening?
Drew.
Yeah, I don't have Drew. Make sure to check him out. Great channel. Great fun. Great guy.
Agreed. Just skip
If
the
this show
shower
was-
ones. Don't watch the
better.
shower one.
It goes on much longer. Yeah, the shower one. He's all about the shower beer.
The shower beer is a little scary. That and the hot tent. The hot tent with you and Shane was a little shaky, man. I don't know.
Yeah. New batteries for her Christmas light necklace. So I think she's got the batteries, so she's good.
It's lit up still, right? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
lit up
no.
still.
He said if it goes longer, might need new batteries.
It is possible. I did buy these for like $4 at a place today, and I was like, they'll be fine.
Like the little old Dollar Tree.
Funniest thing, I actually got these at Benny's when I was picking up the Christmas beer today, but they had them for like $4. So they are still lit up, but they have definitely they're less bright than they were when I started the show.
A Benny's bargain. There you go.
Yep.
Dude says never scary having a shower beer. Well,
Just when
depends.
you put it on the internet.
Yeah. It depends who's in the shower with you, right? So
It's cute and all, but I don't think I'll be doing any shower beer episodes at any point. So just saying.
well, I think I'm going to get another beer here in a second. Todd's going around doing something there. This is Drew says, no way. Enjoy. Just want to say Merry Christmas. You too, my friend. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Merry Christmas.
And for those of you who are not seeing JV's channel, make sure to check him out. Always some good stuff on there. I love the guitar stuff too, by the way. Guitar stuff's fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking Coke Zero is getting wild in here. LOL. You might have to go to Sprite Zero, my friend. It might go to Sprite.
Go to Sprite? Why go to Sprite?
Sprite Zero. I don't know. For the
I
lemon
mean, if
lime.
you like Coke, why would you go to Sprite?
I mean, they own Sprite, so it's a lemon lime fizz. I mean, you can't always listen to me because
emotional damage.
I mean, that's if you listen to everything I always say, that's gonna happen. We lost Todd there, so Todd popped back in. I think his phone's acting up again. But as we are at the 10 o'clock hour, welcome to the channel. If you've not been here before, one thing to let you know.
Champagne or girly drinks, we drink beer and beer and beer, beer, beer. No champagne or girly drinks, we drink beer and beer and beer, beer, beer.
Just if you weren't aware, you know.
That made me happy.
That's the other PSA, right?
Mm-hmm. It's good to let people know so they don't come in here thinking, hey, they're going to talk about wine. No, we're not going to do that.
Not going to happen. You are in the wrong spot, my friend.
Yep. You have come to the wrong channel for wine and liquor talk. Occasionally liquor, but it's rare. But this is it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have picked such a high ABV. I'm feeling it, man.
Oh, I can't play anything like that, JT. That'll get like a strike for YouTube thing. So I can't play any like legit type stuff like that. All the stuff I play on here, I kind of know I've cleared already that are good to go. But I will give you a little jolly old Saint Nick. Yeah. Welcome to the Jazz Club tonight. We got Chris Kingle on the keys. What was that?
My phone did not make noise. I apologize.
I feel like I'm in an old school restaurant bar with this music.
think you are.
Like I'm going to order a porterhouse steak. Zippy, 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 doo. You always got to enjoy the nice festive music that's out there, right? So, getting ready for the holidays.
For my brewery, I do the trivia questions, and I have some Christmas trivia questions. If you want me to share them, if you don't, it's cool. I won't, but just saying.
Yeah, we can do the Christmas trivia. I mean,
no, I don't have a way to share the screen or anything, but I can ask the questions and see what people put in the comments.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you up for this? Are you ready for this? This is a whole new level. I'm kidding.
Am I ready for this? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the jet-setting, record-making, heart-breaking, jet-flying, never-dying, beer-drinking man. Bring it.
First category, Christmas music. I give a line to a song. You say the next line. Are you ready?
This will be interesting. Fire away. Fire in the hole.
I am intentionally not singing it as the song is because I'm not trying to help. So there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found.
There must have been some magic.
Line? There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found.
I feel like this is Frosty the Snowman, but I don't know what the line is going to be. Because I know in Frosty the Snowman, they found a hat that the snowman came out of. But I don't know what the next line is going to be. Now, someone's going to in the comments, they're going to probably Google it. They're going to probably put the answer up there.
Probably. No one's answered yet, so I'm seeing if you know.
I don't know.
Off magic and okay, you want a hint? I'll sing it. That'll help.
Okay.
There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. No?
No. Drawing a blank there.
For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around.
See, I was thinking of round, because I think it had to rhyme, but I couldn't think of the round. I was thinking around, not around. Okay.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, Todd might have known it. But was it Frosty the Snowman?
Disastrous. I don't know what the hell just happened, but
was it Frosty the Snowman though?
It was.
So I should get half credit. I should get half credit because I knew it was Frosty. I didn't know the line to the song.
Let's see if Todd knows the second line. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found.
What comes after that?
Uh-huh.
I have no idea.
For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. It's Frosty the Snowman.
No, I knew that's what it was from, but I didn't know what the words were.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Probably not.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know that one either.
We three
Wait a minute. We got a comment. We got somebody there.
I'm singing it to help people. I'm not giving the next line.
See, she said Frosty Snowman was actually is an actually. I
no,
think it's a Christmas
it's
song.
A winter song.
Well, it was a Christmas cartoon, so.
Yeah, it's a winter thing. I mean, Santa was in the thing, but you know.
I've always looked at it as a Christmas cartoon with Frosty. I think Frosty's a Christmas cartoon myself. Because they only show it during Christmas season when it's time for Christmas. But
Frosty?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a Christmas cartoon.
I'm not getting any comments. I'm not sure people.
I mean, it is only during Christmas time.
Yeah, so it should be a Christmas cartoon. Yeah,
Why wouldn't it be?
it's like the whole Die Hard thing again, but now we're dealing with Frosty.
You're right. True. Well, true. Get Frosty a machine gun, and it'll be a Christmas cartoon.
I don't know what the other one is there. Trez is in the house. Cheers, Trez. I made it here.
What's up,
Cheers,
Trez?
happy holidays. Cheers, brother. Maybe Trez knows. What's the line again?
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. What is the next line, Trez? See if you know.
I think it's like Joy to the World or something, but I don't know the lines. I'm thinking the Three Kings in the movie with George Clooney, like we three kings are bearing the gold. It's like, no, that's not it. Yeah.
So now, do you know these, or you're reading it off something?
Oh no, I know these.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's doing
I
Christmas.
was a
trivia.
music teacher. I know all of them.
Well, no, I know you was, but I was just, that's why I was asking. I wasn't
It's
sure. Because I had no freaking idea. And I've probably heard them since I
Yeah,
was 4 years old. But
she had
So
that
it's-
dash kit.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. That's the next line.
What's the song?
It's We Three Kings.
Oh. Okay. The way you sung it there, it almost made me think of Lord of the Hobbit, though, like, or Lord of the Rings, rather. Like, I can see them singing that with their beers in the little pub in the Shire.
You know, I
Oh,
think
this kind of sounds like something to be out in the woods around the campfire or something. We're getting ready to slice you up.
Blake had
Field
it.
and fountain, moon and mountain following yonder star. I was right. He says that now, but he didn't say it
Yeah.
before you gave him the answer.
That's true.
So I don't know.
That's-
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Google was his
All right,
friend.
let's
Google
see
is
how
his
the next
friend,
one goes. Let's see how the next one goes. You're a mean one, Mr.
Mr.
Grinch.
Grinch.
You really are a heel. What happens after that line?
I thought I was right after Mr. Grinch.
You're a mean one.
I know it's the
Mr.
Grinch that stole
Grinch.
Christmas. I know it's the
You
Grinch that stole
really
Christmas.
are a heel.
I mean, I was a DJ, so I know sampling. So you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch was the main line that we would sample if I was a DJ. So I'm kind of after that. I don't know the rest.
So it ends with
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You're
Mr.
right.
Grinch. Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Like, that would be my thing there. I wouldn't even care about the other words.
And then
So-
cut in another song and just splice it together. Like yes, there you go. Who didn't need to know all the words to all the
It
songs?
ends with you really are a heel. So the ending of the line needs to rhyme with heel. So you really are a heel. Da 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 da. Has to rhyme with heel.
You talk more than that, Mr. Bill. I don't know.
You're
Mr.
a mean
Bill.
one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're as cuddly
then-
as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel.
But then the ill is it still matching up because it didn't got to Mr. Grinch. So
I know, right? That wasn't the end of it, so it didn't really rhyme.
That's how the song works. I don't know.
Uh.
I didn't make that song.
Well, they
Damn
were
it.
wrong.
damn that Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss for sure.
This one's a tricky one. You ready?
Oh, they,
Because the other ones
the
weren't.
other ones weren't, right?
I know, right? Exactly. This one is. Oh, good jeez.
It's all about
Go
the
ahead.
rhyming. You go for
We're
the
gonna
rhyming.
get this 100%, Rod, for sure. This was ours.
What is
Fast
this one?
away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la.
I used to know this song when I went to Catholic school, but I don't know what it is.
Fast
now.
away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. You just need the next line.
La, 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 la.
I don't know the words, but I can hum it.
I feel like it come ye old something maybe.
Yuletide something.
Fast
Roll
away
Tide.
the
Come,
old
yo,
year
Roll
fast
Tide.
away.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
La, la, la. You have to think what rhymes with
It's football
fast.
season. Yeah, Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
I want to say for the masses, but I don't know if that's no. Yeah. Well, I know it's not asses because I learned in the Catholic school, so I know asses weren't part of any song back then.
You're both guys. I'm a girl. It's another word for girl.
Bitch. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Todd, can you hear this? Let me turn it up for
Turn
you.
it up. Turn it up. Sit and spin. Sit and spin. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Lasses? Is it lasses and a thing?
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got. I remember,
I have no idea either.
Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la.
Ah.
There you go. Damn talk.
I'm just glad Shane was here because she'd have been like smack right upside my head.
I only have one of these left. Do you think you can handle it?
Probably not.
If there's any indication of how this is going, yeah,
I was gonna say, not going so good so far. So,
Mama
little
didn't raise a
concerned.
quitter. Mama didn't raise a quitter, so I'll take the last.
I gotta
one.
say, I'm
exactly.
about your ability to know Christmas songs. Like that scares me a little bit because you guys are having trouble with this.
I wasn't a music teacher. I didn't have to sing. It's been It's been a long time since I've been in Catholic school when they had Christmas.
So this is the 500-point question. It's one of the harder ones. I'm going to go ahead and sing it straight
Oh,
off.
now we're doing the harder ones.
The other ones were easy.
But it depends on what songs you know. I mean, I say it's harder because fewer people know the song, but if you know the song, you're fine. But it's peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King.
I thought you were going to sing the whole song.
No, I give you the line. You have to do the next one. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. No?
No, I feel like this is like Barbara Streisand Yentl or something. I don't know this one.
I like the end of this to be like
the religious ones. I didn't do all religious ones at least, so that's good.
Trust us, you haven't failed Miss Mal's class of music. Yeah, I would have been. I failed.
It's okay. I can give you a question you can answer. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who wrote A Christmas Carol?
Who wrote
Charles Dickens?
Carol? There you go.
Todd wins. That was fantastic.
Was it Carol Dickens?
I got one right.
A Christmas Carol was written by Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens. I think you said Carol Dickens.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Charles.
Christmas Carol was written by Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, what was the name of the Grinch's dog? In The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, what was the name of the dog that he put the little antler on? What was the dog's name?
I can see the scene where he kind of scolds him and says him by name, but I can't think of what the hell the name of it is.
Mm-hmm. What was the dog's name in The Grinch?
I just see the little brown dog with the antlers on his head. That's all I can think of.
It's kind of an odd name, isn't it?
It was short. It was a short name, 3 letters.
3 letters? Dog?
You?
His name? Are you ready?
I think his name was Dog, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Wait
Trez got it. Trez got it.
Max. Oh, there you go.
His name was Max.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that one he said.
I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Max.
Whitney got that one.
You
I'm
ready?
ready.
All right. Father Christmas himself appears in which book? Where he meets Peter, Susan, and Lucy in a world made permanent winter by a white witch. What book? Father Christmas appeared in this book. He met Peter, Susan, and Lucy in a world that was made winter by a white witch. What book?
Now you're assuming we read.
That's what I was going to say. Is like
I'm assuming you read when you were a kid. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming
that
you
was a
read
long time ago.
Peter, Susan, and Lucy were met by Father Christmas. They were given weapons by him, actually. And
Weapons?
a world that was made permanent winter by a white witch. What book was it?
Oh. I am dumbfounded on that one.
Yeah.
It's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Narnia Chronicles.
Oh, I did see that like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When they got
Father
into the
Christmas
closet.
gives them the weapons that they
never
battled
seen
the
that.
white witch with.
They walked in through the closet to get to the little place where
I never
That's
saw
right.
that one, so I wouldn't have known that.
that was like whew, back in the 90s or something. Late 80s, early 90s somewhere. Yeah.
All right. I want you to pause for a second and realize that this is a common sense question. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay,
I'm ready. I
common
know my
sense. I
I
want
know
you to
my
think
common
about it.
sense is, but I'm ready.
You're right.
A little golden book called The Cat That Climbed the Christmas Tree. Benny the cat climbs the Christmas tree. Who does he meet at the top of the Christmas tree? Who does he meet at the top of the Christmas tree? Benny the cat. In the little
Christmas
golden.
angel.
Yes. He meets an angel at the top of the Christmas tree.
You read this book before?
Yeah.
No.
It's a
But
common sense
most of the
question.
trees have an angel on top, though. So,
Right.
Most of the trees I know have a star on top. I'm like, you met a star.
Well,
Like,
I mean, it's 50-50 chance here, right? I got it right. Don't be hating.
he met Barbara Streisand because a star is born.
I feel like the angel in the story would fit better than a star would have.
Well,
Probably.
Todd just got 400 points. Just saying. The 500-point question is a little tricky. Just saying. But from 1920 to 1942,
Oh, Lord.
it's a famous author. He wrote a series of Father Christmas letters to his children. So every Christmas, he would write them a letter saying, that he was Father Christmas, and he would, say stuff to them. And eventually he published all of these letters that he wrote to his kids. So from 1920 to 1942, he was writing these Father Christmas letters to his kids and then published it as a book. Which author?
The Grinch.
Oh. Which author?
I did mention him earlier.
Charles Dickens?
That's what I was going to say.
He lived a little earlier than that. This was actually J.R.R. Tolkien, the guy who wrote The Hobbit and
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
But
Well,
he
you didn't
wrote
mention
Father
earlier.
Christmas letters to his kids and published it as a book, which is kind of cute. I'm sorry, I thought that was adorable.
Tolkien. Okay.
We're going to see who's faster on this one because this is an easier one. You ready?
Is it, though?
Is it easier?
What is the #1 top-selling non-chocolate candy that's sold in December?
Non-chocolate? Candy cane.
Non-chocolate?
Bam! He won.
What'd you say?
The candy
cane.
cane. Candy cane is the #1 non-chocolate candy sold in December.
Duh.
That makes sense.
This is another speed one. You ready? Which soda manufacturer is thought to have cemented the rosy-cheeked, bearded Santa Claus that is associated with Christmas?
Coke.
Rod had that. He was like, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
That was on the food that built America before.
I know, right?
Cheater.
It was on there about how they locked in Christmas. They had a Christmas episode talking about Coke had locked in Santa Claus. Yeah.
In what decade was the first Christmas tree placed in Rockefeller Center?
Say what? Say what? What was it?
In what decade was the first Christmas tree placed in Rockefeller Center in New York?
60s.
Say the 50s.
It was the 30s.
Oh, damn.
The very first Rockefeller tree was 20 feet tall, and it was placed in 1931 during the Great Depression, and it was decorated with cranberries on strings, paper chains, and tin cans, because it was the Great Depression and people couldn't buy decorations for it.
You're putting cranberries out there. People are starving. They could have used some cranberry side. I'm just saying.
You're right. It's like, hey, look, oh, you want these? Oh, too bad.
That's cute and all, but honestly, I'd be like, I'm starving, but oh no, so we can just put that on the tree. It's fine. I'm not.
You're like, that's all right.
Yeah,
I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry.
It wasn't until later on where cranberry became a side at Thanksgiving, I guess. So yeah.
1931 was the first Rockefeller Christmas tree. Let's see.
I would have never guessed that.
Oh, that was not a question that you guys can answer.
Whoa, hey.
What's that mean? Yeah, I was going to say, what's that mean?
You just coming at us now?
Right? Like, let's just pass this one. We'll go on to something easier.
All right. You want it?
No. We're on to hear the question.
You want it? You got it. Who invented the first string of Christmas lights at the beginning of the 19th century?
Thomas Edison.
Which is an excellent guess, but it was not him.
Was it Tesla?
It was Edward Johnson, which is why I said, no, you're not going to get this. Edward Johnson.
I knew about Eddie, but I didn't say Eddie, so.
The very first Christmas card was debuted in the 1800s. In what decade? What decade of the 1800s debuted the very first Christmas card?
First Christmas card?
Very first Christmas card.
30s.
Oof. I'm going to say the 70s.
It was the 1840s.
Dang, I was closer.
You were closer. I'll give you 100 points for being close.
There you go. Yes. I'll take that.
In the animated Frosty the Snowman from 1969, what were Frosty's first words when they put the hat on him and he came alive?
Oh, shit. I mean, that wasn't the words, but...
Oh, shit. It's like, oh, damn, how'd you know? The please.
Oh,
It's like, fuck my life.
What were Frosty's first words in the 1969 special?
Oh, man, that's a hard one there. I don't know. How'd he do? I don't know. I can't think of what they were. Great trivia about
thanks,
that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that one.
So when they placed the silk hat on his head, his first words were, "Happy birthday!" Very first words of Frosty the Snowman in the animated special was "Happy birthday."
I like those shit better.
That was funnier. I agree.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't fit in a kid's story and all. But
they do a remake. I mean,
All right.
It's Frosty After Dark.
In the 1946 It's a Wonderful Life, what was the name of George's guardian angel?
Oh.
And I said this earlier too.
What was
the name of the guardian angel in It's a Wonderful Life?
I have no idea.
Was it Clarence?
It was Clarence.
Yeah.
Rod gets the points for 200 there.
Every time you hear a bell ring, an angel gets his wings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in the Nutcracker, what
Frosty
were the
after
names
dark.
of the siblings, the two children? What were the names of the siblings that had their Uncle Drosselmeyer come and visit, and she was given the Nutcracker? The two siblings in the Nutcracker, what were the kids' names?
Let me think about that for a second.
Yeah, I have no idea on that one.
Oh, you got the music going.
Yeah, I got nothing there. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I say uncle. I say uncle.
The little girl who was given the Nutcracker, her name was Clara. Her little brother was named Fritz. So Clara and Fritz were the children from the Nutcracker.
Clara and Fritz.
Clara and Fritz.
I don't think I've never seen a Nutcracker.
Really? You should.
I've never watched it. Yeah. It's a ballet though, right?
Well, there's movies too that are not ballet. So yeah, you can see it in pretty much any style nowadays. What year did A Charlie Brown Christmas broadcast?
Just that Clara and damn it, I can't remember.
Actually, I think that's what she did call her brother. Clara was like, damn it.
What was the other question?
What year did A Charlie Brown Christmas debut on television?
Ooh. That would have been like
1967.
Oh, you
Close.
son of a bitch. I was so close. I won't say 67.
Close.
I'm going to say 66.
It is 1965.
Oh. Trying to play the Price is
Rod
Right.
was closer,
Hey,
though.
you're
Trying
right.
to go Price is Right.
Higher or lower? Yes.
But yeah, 1965 on Charlie Brown Christmas. And in the 1964 claymation of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of the snowman who was the narrator?
Oh.
Come on, little smoke snowman.
That was the guy that had
He sang
the
the
little
song
hat,
Silver
the little
and
hat,
Gold,
and the
Silver
bow.
and Gold.
He had the bow tie, the little hat.
He did.
Yeah.
What was the name of the snowman in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's 1964 claymation special?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know either.
If you guys swing by Chicago, maybe you shouldn't check out my trivia because it's too hard for you.
Well, he did the voice. I don't think that was a character, but
All
Bert,
trivia is too hard. Like every single one at the breweries are always hard.
Bert did the voice. He did the voice.
Trent's correct that Bert Ives is the name of the actor who played the
Right.
snowman. But
Not
what
the
was
character.
the name of the snowman?
Right.
That is my question. What was the name of the snowman? Because he has a name.
I knew that. I knew it was Bert Eyes. I just didn't know the name of the character.
Mhm. I had two teams put in Bert Ives as an answer, and I'm like, sorry, that wasn't the name of the snowman. The snowman was the name I was looking for.
I can't think of what it is.
He's a three-letter name too, like you, Rod.
Wait, what was the question?
The name of the snowman from Rudolph. The
Oh,
claymation.
you're still on that one. I thought you okay. Sorry, I was talking to my daughter and her friend as they were leaving.
Hey, what was the name? I can't think of it. Trust says, damn it, Mal.
Max.
Max.
He's just mad because Bert Ives wasn't the answer. I need the name of the snowman, not the actor.
Well, I know it wasn't like Joe or Bob or anything.
I'll say his name is Max.
Well, he's a snowman. Maybe it might start with F. Just saying.
Sam.
Todd gets the points. Sam the snowman.
Sam. Sam I am. I wonder if he liked green eggs and ham.
Probably not.
All right. Christmas history. What do they call Santa in France? He's
Saint
not
Nick?
called Santa Claus. He's called something else.
Royale Santa.
Saint Royale with cheese. Is it Saint Nick over there? Saint Nicholas?
St. Nikolai.
Well, it's not Kris Kringle.
No.
Fat Man?
Would you say Batman?
Fat Man.
Trez, save that. Trez, save that. No, his name is
No.
Father Christmas in
That's the bad
France,
guy.
and it's Père Noël.
Père
Père,
Noël.
Father, and Noël being Christmas. So Père Noël is the French name for Santa Claus.
That never came up in my French class back in the day.
What German creature is the antithesis of Santa Claus?
Krampus?
That is correct. But Trez answered it before I asked the question. So
That's why he said, hang on to that one.
So Krampus
Krampus,
is the German antithesis of Santa.
a nice beer by Three Floyds.
So
Yeah.
in Scandinavia, they had their Yule festival, and it lasted for a certain number of days. Can you name the dates on which it started or ended? Scandinavian Yule
dates?
festival.
The
Name a
dates?
date on which it started or ended. The actual date.
The date and the year?
No, just
Just
the
the
date.
date.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, beer man. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Hey, beer man.
We're getting stumped by Mel on trivia question right now. for
Beer man.
Christmas. I don't have no idea on the Yule date.
November 30th.
I will say that is incorrect.
Yeah, I figured.
It's the Yule date.
When they had their Yule festival, it started on a date and ended on a date. If you give me one, the beginning or the end, I will give you points.
December 18th.
It's like
No.
December 15th to the 24th. I don't know.
It was the are you ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It was December 21st to January 1st.
Yeah,
December
I wouldn't
21st
have
to
got
January
that.
1st is Scandinavian Yule Festival. All right. Let's
Cheers,
see.
dude.
In medieval Europe, from 500 AD to 1500 AD, Christmas lasted longer than one night. How many nights did Christmas last?
What year was
15.
it?
From 500 to 1500 AD, Christmas lasted more than one night. So how many nights did it last?
15.
6 nights?
The answer is 12. 12th
Ah,
night.
12 nights of Christmas.
The
God
12,
damn it. I
the
should have got
12
that.
days of Christmas. And
12 days.
Shakespeare had a play called Twelfth Night, which was about a Christmas gift. So, yeah,
Should have got that. Yeah.
12 nights for Christmas.
Thirsty Dog is a great 12 Days of Christmas beer, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Oh, JT got 12 nights of Christmas.
There you go, to January 6th.
So in Austria, we all know that a lot of different countries around the world have different variations of Santa or the antithesis of Santa. That's just agreed upon in general. In Austria, it is Frau Perkta. She checks how naughty or nice the children have been. But what is her punishment for the naughty children? Frau Perkta from Austria, what does she do to the children who have been naughty?
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Yes, exactly.
How'd you know? How did you know?
What does she do? I don't know.
Mhm. We know that Krampus would kidnap the children in a bag. That's what Krampus did. But what does Frau Perkta from Austria do to the children who have been naughty for the year?
Lock them in a closet.
Okay. Todd, do
Yeah.
you have a guess?
No.
No guess at all?
No.
All right. So she would slit open their bellies and fill them with straw.
Well, that's kind of violent of her.
How would you
No.
even get yes?
Just so y'all know, if you're going to be naughty, maybe don't do it in Austria. Because Frau Perkta, she's going to slit open your belly and fill you with straw.
And you're
Just
gonna
saying.
die. Yes.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
That's awful. That's awful.
Yeah,
That is awful.
she was a little unpleasant, to be true.
But I mean, Austria, yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Did you have fun with some of my Christmas trivia?
It's like the bar
Yeah.
trivia. I'm terrible at that also, so
I mean, I can't imagine if people are drinking at the brewery trying to figure these out at the same point.
it sucks, right? It sucks because I've done it and it's not very fun.
Yeah.
So the questions go from 100 points to 500 points. And I had two teams tie for first with 5,100 points.
So where do you get these questions from?
I look them up. I find them. I hunt down these questions. I do them on every Tuesday before trivia happens. But
Well, I always wondered. I was like, where do they get these questions from? It's like there's probably nobody that really knows these, but
that is 100% me trying to stump my people who show up for trivia because
I feel like that's all trivia people do.
Again, what I'm saying, I had two teams tie with 5,100 points. So they got 5,100 points each, tying for first. They did well.
What's the most they could get though?
I'm gonna say out of how many though?
So I have 6 categories.
40,000.
There's 30 questions. 6 of them are
30,000.
6 of them are 400 points. 6 of them are 300 points. I'm not going to do the math, but yeah. So it's 6 categories, 100 through 500 points for the answers. But I had 2 different teams that tied at 5,100 points. So I apparently didn't make these hard enough because I should have made them harder for my teams.
They're pretty hard. I'll tell you, they're pretty hard.
All right, boys. I need to use the restroom and I need another beer because I've actually finished this. I finished it.
There you go.
It's empty. So
Well,
now I
thanks
need
for
another beer,
definitely
but
sharing us.
I'm out of Christmas beers, so it's going to be a normal beer now. Just so you know.
Thanks to Mal for sharing the little Christmas trivia. Yeah, those weren't easy questions. That's all I'm going to say.
No, they're never easy.
I've been at other beer trivia stuff, and they weren't that hard, but pretty good stuff there. But I think we're probably going to wrap up here in a bit. Maybe we'll get Mal to carry over to her channel. We'll see when she comes back. So I know Todd has to get up and work in the morning. I do not. I am off until next week, which is great. Not having to go in and do anything. And looking at the comments, looking, we're all caught up there as well. But hopefully everybody is set to have a great Christmas weekend upcoming as well. Be heading up to Jersey for a bit, for a few days. So that'll be nice. And may check out a couple of the beer stores if I get a chance, maybe grab some stuff possibly. But I feel like I got so much beer right now. I really don't need to buy any more beer. I got way too much beer. If that's something you can have, I feel like I definitely have a lot here. So try to work through some of that stuff. I mentioned earlier in the show, for those of you that may have missed it, the next few videos coming up will be some of the St. Bernardus beers that I'll be sharing. So A lot of Belgian action taking place. Is he talking to Shannon?
Yeah, she just come in from work.
Yeah. I thought she's like till 5 o'clock now.
Well, she was. There she is. Say hi.
What's up, Shannon? Shannon. Shannon. Come talk to the peeps for a couple minutes.
She's been at work since like 6 o'clock or what?
6:30.
6:30 this morning. And she just got home.
That's because she's a boss now. She's a boss.
Yeah,
Doing
it's all
boss
yeah.
things.
So
Yeah. She
Anyway.
off tomorrow.
yeah, they're actually giving her off tomorrow now since she worked late tonight.
Yeah,
There
because
you
I'll be
go.
under child labor laws or sweatshop rules if I.
Sweatshop rules.
Well, you're management now, so management is just salary. So you know
That's
salary.
the problem.
Yeah.
So like she made $10 an hour today, basically.
$10 less an hour.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you get when you're a leader now.
that's
So
great.
Little bitch girl now.
That too.
yeah. But do you want to do a carryover to your channel, Mal, tonight?
Oh, let me sort out how to do that real quick. If you can tell me. how
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
it,
You're
that'd be awesome.
yeah. I'll hang out for bed. I know Todd has to work tomorrow. though,
When y'all,
too,
yeah, I was gonna say when you switch over, I'll be signing off because I gotta go to work tomorrow.
So we're going to probably take this for those of you watching over the Mal's channel for a bit.
If I can figure out how to do it, let's see.
So
This
just
one.
set up the live.
Up, no, go live. There we go. I'm
And then I
figuring
got-
it out. It's cool.
I got Mal's link is in the comments now, where
Stream.
people can connect there too.
It's loading. I'm sorry. It's slow.
Oh, you're fine. No, you're fine. Good old dial up.
No, don't do the sound. Don't do the sound, Rod. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Oh, I was right there. Just right there.
Just push. I got is push the button.
Okay, so I get to the live thing.
I think you got it.
Wants me to edit, and I don't want to edit. I just want to start.
I'm wondering if you got to sign off here first or not, and then go live, or
They probably do.
because you're live on your channel now with us doing this here.
That is true.
Yeah, I bet you have to stop
Once
it. And
once I sign off, you can go live there.
Okay.
I think. 'Cause I think you can't be live on both StreamYard at the same time.
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's why it's not pulling up anything where I can actually do anything at all. Because
Yeah.
right now it's really not letting me do a thing.
So for those of you watching in the comments, make sure you click on the link I just put for Mal's channel, and then give her a few minutes and pop up over there.
For sure.
And then I'll jump over for a bit. You just send me the link on Instagram when you set it up. And
All
of
right.
course, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas heading
Yes,
into the
Merry
weekend.
Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
So,
Merry Christmas to you, Rod, and Mal, for sure,
you do.
and everybody out there watching.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Hopefully everybody has a great time and it's not too crazy. I know families have their Cousin Eddies out there, so just, they are family still, even if it is Cousin Eddie.
Shit is full, Clark.
A little patience, but drink some good beer. If you haven't seen my video on the 10 beer styles for Christmas, check that out for some recommendations. Eat some great food, spend some good time with family. We'll be back next week, which will actually be the pre-New Year's show.
Oh, yeah.
New Year's will be that one there.
Last
so-
show of the year.
Yeah, last show of 2023 next Thursday. So we'll have some stuff to share on that one. But that being said, have a great Christmas, everybody. Happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Hopefully you all get to enjoy.
Happy holiday.
And we will catch up with y'all next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.